Are you ready to become yourself? For years, dozens of people from all walks of life have turned to this one man, Leslie Tanner, desperate for the tools to reshape their life in our raised, godless world. Utilizing a unique blend of good-natured humor and brass tacks education, his innovative approach has helped innumerable people reach new levels of consciousness and personal power. Leslie Tanner, a controversial but selfless and massively influential figure, defies categorization. Since he and his life-changing program rose to fame, the expert class has desperately attacked him as a clown, snake oil salesman, or predator, attempting to silence him precisely because he is so effective at helping others become happier and more powerful in their own lives. From the most challenged, the mentally ill, handicapped, women, and mentally retarded, to the most successful athletes, entertainers, business owners, medical doctors. Regardless of your station, Leslie Tanner has committed his life to giving you the tools you need to transform your life. So, are you tired of being in near constant emotional and physical pain? If you could snap your fingers and have $1 million, would you do it? Is there a you buried deep inside whose power and will yearn to be expressed?
It's a whole life-changing program.
If they get half of what I got out of this program, they're going to have a much happier life.
It was fun. I really loved doing the program. I loved learning about myself. It was just amazing.
So if you have an interest in transforming your life once and for all, come along. I have so much to show you. In a moment, you'll have the opportunity to call the number you'll see on the screen and speak to me, Leslie Tanner, directly. Together, we'll tackle the most critical issues related to unlocking your true individual power and reaching your fullest potential. Let today be the first day of the rest of your life. Welcome to Explorations.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Now, this is the most and quickest growing personal power program, the most effective personal power program this earth has ever seen. But as doggedly as we pursue the truth, as doggedly as we pursue the next level, sometimes it's important to have a little bit of fun along the way. So today we're talking about Halloween costumes. On Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My camera got a little bit. How's everyone doing? Namaste to you. Blessings to all of you. How are you all doing out there? My name is Leslie Tanner, and I am enthused beyond enthused to be with you one-on-one. And that's how I think about every stream. I think about every stream. We click that camera on. We hit start stream. We get excited. We get enthused. We get built up. And I am in a one-on-one conversation with you. One-on-one, mano-y-mano, or whatever you are. It is me, a man who enjoys being a man, with the most effective personal power program that exists in the world that has ever existed. Namaste. Blessings to you, Nindinu. We got a follow and we got an unfollow and a follow. Namaste. I love that. Blessings to you, Nindinu. Thank you so much. Guys, before we even get into any announcements or any of the like of that sort of thing, I do want to look over at the Waxy Caps resubbing. Blessings to you. Good to see you, Waxy Caps. Namaste, brother. Good to see Waxy Caps throwing down, feeling good, feeling excited, feeling himself lately. Blessings to you, Waxy. Namaste. And then I'm also seeing the Fram hitting us with that 100 bits. Let's get the hype stream started. And they did. You all actually did that. You put your mind to the task to begin a hype train before the stream had even started officially. There wasn't even a chance for the Jazz Express to leave the station, yet you tickled it out and you pushed it out, and that's where we are now. Now we have to wait for the Jazz. Blessings to you. You really did it. Guru, did you just wake up? Your hair is very playful. No, this is just what it looks like when it gets long. It's very wild, and it's very Did you just use an ellipsis, by the way? Very Yeah, reality check. I don't know why you need to use an ellipsis because that denotes sarcasm. Yeah, that's the reason I know that. The reason I know that is because I have to work with a lot of autistic people, and I have to tell them when you see this ... before a positive, what seems like might be positive, know that they are belittling you, they're hurting you, and they're attempting to do it in secret. Now, that's not secret to me, reality check. I know exactly what you're doing, and I'd like you to check that sort of attitude at the beginning, all right? I don't mean to sit on you and make an example out of you, embarrassing you certainly, but I take no pleasure in doing that. It hurts me more than it hurts you to do this, but watch your fucking attitude is all I have to say. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. Wow. It's good to be with you. Guys, how are we all doing? Sarcasm, okay. Reality check, that's the kind of thing I'm worried, okay, whatever. Let's move on. I'm not going to get... This is not the kind of energy that we need up top. Reality check, we need excitement, we need focus, we need some...
The feeling that we are part of something, going somewhere. There is no better drug on earth. Definitely better than whatever my friends and patients are ODing on.
I've had several friends die in the past couple of years of an overdose of some kind, and I just wish that I could go back in time at that moment where they're taking that last dose, looking into the abyss, thinking about whether to do it, whether to just launch themselves into the darkness. And I wish I could just tell them, have you even thought about voting, though? That's one less voter. Think about that. You shoot up that one more time. You know it's past your limit. You know it's been 6 months since you've gotten high. You know your tolerance isn't the same. If you do this next dose, just think about it. One less voter. Because that in itself, ladies and gentlemen, is a very effective drug. Blessings to you. R.I.P. to all those friends out there, and the patients that I've watched several patients OD right in front of me, and they say, "Leslie, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it." Right to Leslie, guys. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois 60647. Chicago, Illinois 60647. Write me a postcard, send me a letter. God damn it, I'm here, right? I want to open it. I want to explore it. I want to open it up online. I want to open it up on stream. I want to share it on the internet. I want to share it with you. I want to share it with the world. Blessings to you. Send me a damn thing. Oh, by the way, those of you who have the 8x10s coming, they're entering the mail tomorrow. Here they are. The 8x10s from the Growth to Nowhere promotion from a couple of months ago. They'll be entering the mail system tomorrow. So very exciting for those of you waiting for that. Blessings to you. Very exciting. The print shop did a wonderful job. Signed, of course, by me, Leslie Tanner. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Now, it's good to be with you guys. My name is Leslie, and before we get into tonight's theme, before we just let loose, guys, that's what I want to do tonight. I want to let that mind loose. I want to have some fun. Of course, we'll get some stuff done, but tonight, guys, as we enter the spooky holiday season, I want to have some fun. I do. I want to dial it in. I want to have a little bit of fun with you. I want to let our hair down, and I want to discuss something that maybe is a little less depressing than just pure depression, which we did last week. Even though that depression, I just know that it's taxing on many of you who don't see the benefits of it. I see you complain in the Discord about being depressed. I see you complain in the Discord about, oh, Leslie's pushing us lately. I don't know what to do about that. I just want you to know. I just want you to know that I see that. I see you all saying that kind of stuff. All right? And I wouldn't do this on purpose. I wouldn't do it just to make you sad. It's because, God damn it, we're here for a reason. We're here to take one step further to the next level, unleashing the power within each and every single one of us. Guys, yeah, we have some fun on this channel, but we are here to doggedly pursue a potential unrealized. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? It's not like it's 32-bit caterers. Let's talk about the end of life as freedom. Yeah, maybe some other night. Maybe some other night. Maybe some other night. Screen Jam, single bet. Namaste to you, Screen Jams. Thanks so much, Screen. Really appreciate that. Also, Pepperoncini, I saw you gifted those 3 subs. And Money Tits, thank you so much for the raid. Pepperoncini, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Really, really beautiful, really beautiful of you. Namaste. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is Explorations with Leslie Tanner, and tonight what we're gonna do is get into Halloween costumes. Before I give my little spiel and then open up the line, though, a couple of announcements. Now, this is an exciting one, this first one, and there's more information on the. Well, I guess I could turn on the thing. Yeah, let's turn on this little chat announcement for it, huh? Gadoosh. Is this right? Click here. No, that's not right. Ah, fuck it. No. Wait. Where's the goddamn thing?
I invite the sun into my soul to sanitize the ancient filth that churns without rest. I invite the moon into my heart to embolden the stench and creep of this filth as it animates my mind and body.
No, I'm saying that's some beautiful stuff I just said. That was really gorgeous. I was on a roll that day. I wrote about 15 of those that single day.
Running people over should be a misdemeanor if you're on CBD.
100%. I knew this. I knew a couple fellas that they were pieces of shit and they killed someone. Not good people, not cherished by their family or their friends or the community at large, but they were on CBD and they didn't deserve to go to jail. So, you know, every day is a protest for that in my life, personally speaking. And a quick affirmation for theys. Listen. You could just get the popcorn buckets out of the trash and refill it at the counter when you go to the movies. You don't have to eat the popcorn that's in the bucket. You can take the bucket out of the trash, dump it out, and then go refill it. As tempting as it is to eat trash, I understand. As tempting as it is to eat trash, you don't have to. All right? All right, guys. So first things first, guys. First things first. The whole community is at large. 32 big caterers. Thrifty, and honestly, they thems. Everybody else, shut your ears. They thems. You can get the pop cups out of the trash, rinse it out in the sink in the bathroom, fill it back up. You don't have to drink the pop out of the trash, though. That's the thing. You don't eat out of the trash. There's ways to game it. Just get the large pop because that's the one that gets a refill, and rinse it out. Especially if you're at a movie theater that's got the soda machines on the outside, that you could do it. You could do the little vanilla Fanta or something like that. Yeah, even better. Nindy new. Can today's topic be movie theater scams instead? I don't have time to change the font. That's all. The team handles all that. Movie. Let's do that for Thursday. Let's set that for Thursday, huh? Movie theater. Well, I don't know how many movie theater scams. How many movie theater scams do we know? Let's do a sub theme tonight. Main theme Halloween costumes. Sub theme movie theater scams. That feels good. Keep that in mind, everybody. Pepperoncini's got 50 hacks. Holy freaking moly. You've lost friends, yet you're still here to help those who haven't fallen. I struggle with addiction, and you bring me peace. Thank you, Mr. Tin. Divine Hermit King. Namaste to you. Blessings to you. This is a very effective program, and you're not the first addict, who's, ruined their lives in many ways that find solace and power in the program. So blessings to you, and you're welcome. The popcorn butter is made of cum. Scam number 1. Larry Picklejar. So Larry Picklejar is somebody who really likes to source his cum and make sure that he's getting as much cum as possible. He's like, oh, I'm way ahead of you, movie theater. I don't even have to suck dick. I could just go to the movie theater and get extra butter because I know it's cum. Very, very vulnerable of you to share with us tonight. Blessings. Jessica Bear's coming in, military veteran. She was in Iraq. She did a tour in Fallujah. Bitches and Witches, the program works. Namaste to you, Jessica Bears. Namaste to you. We've got pepperoncini. I'm going to get to yours, Phil Z, in just a moment, Phil. You can tell the manager of the movie made you gay and are willing to prove it, and they have to give you free tickets for next time. So you have to say that movie made me. Oh, so it's like an indirect proposition, kind of like a pornography. You just go up to the movie theater director. He's like, I'm gonna die in 5 minutes unless I suck dick. Is there any way you can help me? And the movie manager's like, oh no, I don't know if I could trust you. I don't know. I don't write porn. Larry Picklejar, my bits are funded through paid submissions to the Movie Butter Company, LLC. Funded through paid submissions. So the movie, yeah, so we knew you had a lobby behind you. It's too weird. Your behavior is too weird. Jessica Bears, happy 50th birthday to Phil. It is Phil's birthday, guys. Let's all say happy birthday to Phil. Is Phil in the chat? Are we sure? I know he had a... There he goes. There's that son of a bitch. There's that son of a bitch. Namaste. Communal vision coming in from Phil Z. My nuts, soups, engorged on my day of birth. Is that norms? Yes, indeed it is. Especially at the age of 50. Especially at the age of 50. Your balls are going to get swollen. Continually swollen as time goes on. Let's sing happy birthday. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, and we've got a testimonial from Pepperoncini. Addicted to porn, not a good person. Pepperoncini. Phil Z made my question my own reality. God bless him and the program for bringing him to me. Namaste to you. The program works. Now that's I would love to get some insight into that. I'd love to get some insight into that. Nindy new 50 bits. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. Getting that blossom going, that excitement going. Phil, may your next decade be filled with buttered movie popcorn. Namaste to you. And come is what he means. So guys, whenever you see Larry Picklejar is a cum hound. You can't get between him and the cum, or else he should have one of those, like a coffee mug that says, "Don't get between me and my coffee." And he's like, "Are you talking? I haven't even had my coffee." But for every one of those mugs, it's got one of those phrases. It just says "cum" instead of coffee. Don't get between me and my cum. Are you talking? I haven't even had my cum yet. Larry Picklejar gifting a sub to Come Hound. Namaste to you. I'll bet that was right on the. I bet his fingers probably didn't even have to think too much about typing it. Getting the cum zoomies. Fellas, you ever have a bitch suck your dick and get the cum zoomies? Just start darting around, climbing up walls, like a 1-year-old cat. Fellas, you ever have a bitch suck your dick and get the cum zoomies? Namaste. Leslie, can you start doing Bernie Mac stand-up material? I would have to think about it. I got to get a good running start into it. Maybe later on in the stream. Namaste. Now, here we go, guys. Let's get an announcement. Announcement that I need to make so we can open up the lines. Announcement for Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Guys, this Saturday night, we are doing a stream. Yes, we are. Pepperoncini, Cat Williams, Tanner. Let me think. I mean, honestly, I'd have to watch. I could probably Let's do Bernie Mac and Cat Williams later on. Bernie Mac won't be that hard. Have you ever seen that bit where he's talking about like just punching his wife and being like, "Oh, it felt good," or something like that? I don't know how old the bit is, but I just watched it the other day. Namaste. Now, guys, Mr. Joe Rogan, I am not here to joke around today. No, sir. I know, I was just thinking of like the beginning of a screed, like Mr. Joe Rogan. No, he doesn't sound New York. He's got like a pinched voice. No, sir. No, sir. Nah, see, I can't. I got to think about it. Guys, announcement. Enough of this. No. Let's get an announcement going. Guys, this Saturday night, we are definitely doing a stream. I know the Saturday night streams, they're on their way back. I've nailed down all this tape duplication stuff. We're getting the tapes out. I've got everything, that whole system's down and ready to roll. Vertical Mammal gifting a sub to Joe Rogan. Namaste to you, Joe Rogan. May the program continue to work wonders in your life. I'd love to be on your program sometime to honestly just to introduce to your listeners, all the men that listen to your program, to the most effective personal power program that exists in this world. Blessings to you. Now, listen, this Saturday, I know, Saturdays are iffy sometimes. This Saturday is a done deal. Definitely happening. Because this Saturday, ladies and gentlemen, we are doing another Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Now, if you would like to if you're unfamiliar with what exactly is going on, if you're not, what, Hypocriptomatic, that tape can suck my dick, Bernie Rogan. That doesn't make a goddamn bit of sense, Hypocriptomatic. Appreciate the effort, appreciate the energy, certainly, but I couldn't make heads or tails of that. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this Saturday, an Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, the internet's only competitive dating game show, not designed to help you find love, but to help you find out whether you even deserve it in the first place. Contestants will be going head to head in a simulated date spanning 3 minutes, after which I will judge and determine who was better at being on the date. Who is more, charming, charmed, interesting, interested, but not too much of either. Somebody who's able to walk up to a date, a universal situation, and do what it takes to sort of snag that other. Blessings to you. Now, we'll be doing that this Saturday, competitive dating game show Infatuations. If you would like to participate, go ahead and head on over to the Discord and the announcements channel. In the announcements channel of the Discord, there's a little form you can fill out. Reserve your spot. If you don't want to reserve your spot, walk-ups will be acceptable. Phil Z, I've got a moose knuckle mounted for this weekend. Watch your biscuits. So, once again, so this is going to be a theme, Phil. Phil Z's balls are engorged, 100%. With what, we're not quite sure. I would have guessed, 10, 15 years ago, I would have guessed cum. No longer, though. He's 50 years old. He's on his way down. So it's not cum. It's something else. But Leslie, there is no way you would like the community Leslie, there's no way you would like the community weigh in on those contestants, is there? Nindinu, that is not a good one. Nindinu. Hun. That was not a good one. But I'd imagine what you meant was, but Leslie, there's no way you would let the community weigh in on those contestants, is there? I mean, yes, there will be a way. It's going to be way more expensive than in the past. Way more expensive, because my judgment needs to be felt. There will be a way, if you could see the decision I'm about to make and you would like to upset and take control and make your own judgment, yes, you may do so. You may do so. Namaste. Station WBRI67. Namaste to you. Over YouTube. Namaste to you. Blessings. Thank you so much for that. It's good to see you in chat. Now, Phil Z with another beautiful perspective, I'm sure. Can't wait to read it. Thanks so much, Phil. Can I bring a mirror and kiss myself because y'all kind of suck, Phil? So, yeah, you could do whatever. The strategy of looking in the mirror, let's see how it works. I mean, I'm sure it'll have better than a 0% batting average. But it is a risk. It is a risk. I'm on a gravy train with biscuit wheels. The program torques. Now, guys, I love this energy tonight. I love this creativity. I love this free association. I love how free your guys are being with the energy tonight. So let me make this announcement. Let's get over it. Let's open up the lines. Now, guys, this Saturday, Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste. If you want to sign up and reserve your spot, walk-ups will be accepted on Discord as long as we have room. But if you know you want to be there, you know you want to be a contestant, you know you want to be in the mix right away, go ahead, head over to the Discord, and in the announcements channel, there's a link. Click on it, fill it out, we'll reserve a spot for you. God damn it, namaste. Now, guys, that's this Saturday. Remember, this Saturday at 8, Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's always a shitload of fun. The last Infatuations was the most insane thing that's happened on this, the most perfect example, culmination of this program. So much energy, so much light, so much clarity, so much warmth. It was really amazing, and I can only expect the same for this Saturday. So if you're not doing anything, stick around because it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, guys, in addition to that, we did the P.O. box. That came up. And if you'd like to be a member, guys, now, if you have seen the program at work here, I'm going to plant a little seed up top. If you have seen the program at work and you are ready for the next level, I'm here to drop a reminder, guys. If you are here for the next level and you're ready to put in a little bit extra work and receive exponentially more advanced benefits, then goddammit, I've got something for you called the Community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com. The Community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com. My inner circle of confidants who I trust more than anyone, who I share the most basic seedlings of the program to come. It also hosts exclusive videos, music downloads, some podcasts. We're doing podcasts now. Some VHS tapes coming down the pipeway. God damn it, if for a price of a cup of coffee, you too can be a part of my inner circle and avail yourself to these tools and benefits. If you are excited to begin your final journey, type ! final journey into the chat right now and enter my inner circle at the Community of Devoted Light at Patreon.com. Namaste. Namaste. Sam, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Now, guys, here we go. Oh, Grandpa Liquor. Namaste. Namaste. Also addicted to porn, not a good person. The program has cured my AIDS. So Grandpa Liquor had full-on AIDS. Past HIV, full-on AIDS. Very awesome. AIDS is not even that big of a deal, but I'm happy to do what it takes to get you over that line. So, namaste, as we used to say. Now, let's go, guys, into the theme. Now, tonight, like I said, we're having some fun. We're letting our hair down. We're getting excited. But I will provide a little bit of background for those of you that don't know too much about Halloween. You kind of just wander around. Maybe you need a reminder. Communal Vision from Phil Z. Thanks so much, Phil. I'm nudesmctudes.org.asm. So we've got a naked man, fully naked, swollen balls, as he shared a little bit earlier. And just, there's nothing wrong with letting everybody know. That doesn't violate TOS. Go ahead and describe your balls and whatnot. That's not against TOS. There's no TOS against written erotica. So we can't watch porn, we can't share porn, but we can basically read porn. Yes, we can. Namaste, everybody. Now, guys, Halloween costumes. Now, in the olden times, men, women, children around this time, around the vernal equinox, would autumnal equinox would come together and sort of, through a mishmash, an amalgamation of pagan holidays, would come together and confront their fears, be that of death, be that of monsters, the unknown, be that of time, be that of themselves. Namaste. We would find many ways to adorn our homes with things that reminded us of that which we are afraid of, in an effort to release ourselves of the burden of said terror. Now, now this is exactly where we come in on costumes. Guys, they would be dressed up as any manner of things that scared them, as big dogs, as gorillas, as monsters, as scary little killers, as as a mortician, as a zombie, as a Dracula. Namaste, all right? We know the tropes. We know the basic ones, all right? We could all list them off. Fram, you don't need splash protection if you host your circle jerk on Zoom. That's cool to know. Appreciate that. Thank you. I'll try to remember. I'm sure that's going to find a home with somebody tonight. Thanks so much, Fram. Really appreciate that. Marlowe plays YT. Namaste to you. Welcome to the program, by the way. Oh, goddamn. Namaste. Blessings to you. Now, I'm already seeing some ideas in the chat, but I am so excited to open line in just a moment and get some new ideas going for Halloween. What else are we afraid of? Ladies and gentlemen, what else can we embody to confront and therefore free ourselves from in the coming year? Namaste. A time to meditate on death, a time to meditate on the unknown, a time to meditate on annihilation, a time to meditate on betrayal, on murder. Namaste. A quick affirmation for these. Did you know they sell koosh balls still? They still sell koosh balls. You can get them at the store. So figured if anybody was interested in that information, it'd be you. I don't know why. That's sort of just my intuitive. I'm very empathetic, and I'm very intuitively locked in. So I just figured that if you're not a man, you're not a woman, you're some other thing. You're definitely going to want to know how, where, when, how to get some koosh balls, and maybe some. Also, I know a store by me in Illinois that sells troll dolls still. So, that's kind of exciting. Phil Z, my Hallows Eve costume. M. Robert Cobb, that gets you. Were we in the zone? M. Robert, were we? How'd that feel to hear about the koosh balls? Oh, dang, that's dope. We're feeling good? M. Robert, do we want to know where the troll dolls or the koosh balls? I'll let you know where to get the troll dolls, but I'm not letting anybody else know. Both. Okay, so koosh balls, you can get I'm pretty sure you can get at Target. Now, troll dolls a little more difficult. Volo Antique Mall in Illinois. Pretty sure it's just off the stairs on the second floor in the back warehouse. There's a glass case full of troll dolls. Volo Antique Mall. Namaste. All right, so guys, that's enough of that. We know what we're doing. We're getting some new ideas. And let's have some fun with it, guys. We're not doggedly pursuing the abyss. We're not figuring out how racist we are and letting it, accepting it about ourselves. What we're doing is talking about Halloween costumes. Now, let's just see where this goes. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. M. Robert Cup, it probably is. It probably is. Namaste. 708-240-8953. Yeah, it was a spontaneous conception. Not Misha was born spontaneously. No sperm, no egg. Just kind of appeared at Volo Antique Mall. It was in a chips and salsa server platter shaped like a sombrero. It was about 3 feet big. You dump the chips in the rim of the sombrero, and you pour the salsa in the middle of the top of the sombrero, which was inverted to be a little bowl. And she was a little bowl. She was in that bowl. She was in that bowl for sure. Namish was in that bowl. A bowl baby, yeah. Antique thing. She's saying, first words were Dios mio. Not a lie. Not a lie. Phil Z with a really cool perspective, I'm sure. Thanks so much, Phil. I repeat, my Hallows Eve costume is the Ookie cookie. So just a cookie covered in cum. All right. So I love the energy. I love the cum energy tonight. I'm really loving the sort of attention that we're giving to cum tonight. Especially we got from Larry Pickle Jar, huge cum hound. Then we got Phil Z, also really into cum and balls and being naked and whatnot. So he's expressing himself. Larry Pickle Jars, we got a lot of middle-aged men expressing themselves tonight. And who doesn't love to hear that? Who doesn't love to see that? Let's keep that energy up tonight, guys. Let's keep that middle-aged guy talking about cum. And that sounds sarcastic. It sounds, because anywhere else on the internet, it might be sarcastic. It might be sarcastic any other place on the internet, but not me. I'm a man who loves being a man. Larry Picklejar gifted a sub to Christ United Mission. Is Christ United Mission in the chat right now? Are they streaming tonight? I've been meaning to rate them. I've been meaning to rate Christ United Mission. Love the stream. Love the... No, he's not on. All right. I'm not going to rate him right now. Hey, real quick, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. What is this on? Are you afraid to call? Yes. No. Communal vision coming in from Pepperoncini. You can cut a hole in the popcorn tub, then cut another hole and do like a funny helmet mask thing. Oh yeah, Pepperoncini. Why don't you call up and share that idea? That's a beautiful idea. Already somebody's thinking outside the box. 1 second, caller. Guys, I just put a poll in the chat. Now, I'm curious to find out, because at times, many of you are afraid to call in. You're nervous to call in. And I'm just curious, for how many of you is that true? Because I see, there's over 100 people, loving, chatting, expressing, relaxing, questioning, expressing, exploring. I mean, it's beautiful. I love the lurkers. In fact, I want the lurkers to stay lurkers for the most part. I don't even want you coming off that back wall. You stay silent. You stay back there. I love the energy you bring. Blessings. But for those of you that are even a little bit, prick tickled to give a call up to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, are you nervous? Are you afraid? Blessings to you. I want to know. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, Leslie, it's Dee Dee.
Dee Dee! Second, oh my goodness gracious, Dee Dee. I know some people are going to be jealous because you are cementing yourself as a sort of current first-time caller right now.
Well, gotta do what you gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Perfect way to say that. Pepperoncini with a communal vision. For some, the eye of the chat is too intense for them because they are afraid to leave the house and call people on the phone. The chat is just cattle. Don't worry about it. The chat is cattle. There are cows moving around.
I just imagine them all naked.
Yeah. Now, does that arouse you to think of that?
No, that's why it helps.
So you're not,
because Yeah, because, I'm just in a constant state of arousal, so just to put myself out of that and focus for a Leslie Tanner call, I just imagine the Chad naked.
Right, and the sort of absurdity of that sort of really takes you into a place that you need to be in order to express yourself here on the program.
It's like looking at a Bosch painting.
Tell me, what's it like for you to look at a Bosch painting?
Well, it's kind of like, this might be some circular reasoning here, but it's kind of like imagining the Chad naked.
I mean, it's definitely circular reasoning, but
I think it makes sense.
all right, let's just leave it right there then, because that's gonna work for who it works for. Fram, do you imagine Phil Z's big ass swollen nuts?
Like that just screams Bosch.
Dee Dee, I'm going to take you to task. Let's get into the theme. Let's get into the theme right now, Dee Dee. The theme being Halloween costumes. Now, are you a Halloween guy? Do you celebrate? Do you put up any decor, anything like that?
I don't do decorations, but I do dress up. I celebrate.
Interesting. Interesting. Talk to me about that. You do dress up. So why not the decorations? You're just not a big decorator guy?
Yeah, not a big decorator guy. No one's going to see them. No one comes around the house, so
right.
No one's going to see any of that.
Sure.
I live out in the woods, so.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I understand. And it's not worth it just for yourself. That's kind of sad, right?
Yeah, it's like, just put them up to take them down.
Right. Right. It really gets at that nut of, why live? Live to live?
Yeah.
What? Phil Z with a communal vision. Hey, Dee Dee, are you going to cut your ear off and go as Vince Vaughn G?
No. I wasn't planning on it.
All right, I'm glad we cleared that up. Thanks, Phil. Now, as far as a costume goes, now let's talk about some of your past costumes. In the past, Dee Dee, how have you chosen to sort of adorn yourself with some makeup, some outfits? What's your main attack lately?
Well, I can take you through my last couple of costumes. 2 years ago, I was the Cat in the Hat because I just resonate with that character. He's like my spirit animal or something. This year I was Klaus from The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. Deep cut, Wes Anderson flick. Check it out. It's a good one. But last year I was a white guy. I just did whiteface.
Bold, interesting, and interesting. So, take me inside the white experience. How did you choose to depict white, a white guy? Talk to me about that.
Well, I feel like we all have a white person living inside of us.
That we do.
And I just kind of let him out, painted my face, entered that mode, and just kind of, kicked back, let loose. Had some chips and dip.
We have been rated. One moment. Echo Lightwave Unspeakable. Namaste to you and namaste to your flock, bringing them here to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste to you. It's wonderful to have you. Thank you so much for joining us. Raiders, how are you? Namaste. Yes, VJ is Dee Dee. It's wonderful to have you. And Echo Lightwave, can you tell me how the stream went? Can you tell me how the stream went just to let me know what kind of energy we're dealing with right now that we have infused into the program right now as we speak? Blessings. Now, Phil Z, have you ever gone question for you from Phil Z. I'm sure it's going to be good. Have you ever gone as the Shat in the Hat, like a poo helmet?
I haven't. I don't know what that is. That seems a little too cerebral for me.
No, you're gonna give him an ego called cerebral. He's gonna feel real good about that now. And I'll bet we don't hear the end of cat in the shit in your cat or whatever that was. I'll bet we don't. This is not the last time because you said that. So anyway, Dee Dee, back to the white guy. So racially speaking, you're not white.
That's right. I'm a person of color.
A person of color. Ninja New with a communal vision. Hey, Dee Dee, any good ways to steal from a movie theater?
To steal from a movie theater? I don't know. Just,
Interesting
break the
timing with
glass
that,
and take
Ninja
as
New.
much as you can.
Interesting timing,
What?
Ninja New. Larry Pickle Jar.
Oh, yeah, because racist.
Yeah, those. The universe just kind of connects. It's interesting, the synchronicities. Larry Pickle Jar. Caller, do you get zero trick or treaters because you had to let's see this. Because you had to inform your neighbors in person when you moved to the neighborhood.
I don't get any trick-or-treaters because they just don't come by. They
Right,
just don't know my house exists.
You live in the damn woods, yeah.
Yeah.
Echo Lightwave Unspeakable with a perspective. Big hot dog energy during the stream. New jacket turtleneck guru looks nice. Thank you so much. I'm just switching to my fall and winter colors. I have a jacket for the spring and summer, and now that we're making the transition into fall and winter, I wear a little bit thicker clothes and a little bit darker colors. Namaste. Thank you so much, Echo Lightwave, by the way, for the raid. Really appreciate you guys being here. Now, Dee Dee, let's get back into it. I want to talk about this inner white guy business and this how you choose. Tell me about not white guys or white people or anything like that, but I want to talk about specific because you phrased it so interestingly. The white your inner white guy, your inner white guy. Now, tell me about him. What's he like?
Well, he's kind of always on. It's kind of hard to turn him off. He's just a little chatty, a little bit nervous, and it's a big part of my persona. I think probably bigger than my inner black guy.
More like you have an inner white guy energy that is stronger than your inner black guy.
Yeah. I grew up around a lot of white people.
Right.
And they're like,
it's contagious.
Their inner white guy is also outer white guy. Like,
right.
Just as they are.
Right. So you you caught the bug early.
Yeah, basically.
Wonderful. Now, so this inner white guy is just something that you can call on very, very easily. It doesn't take a lot of effort on your part.
It does not take a lot of effort on my part, no.
Civic TV, Civic TV just pledged a subscription. Obsessed with tweezing, weird penis. Namaste to you, Civic TV. Guys, shout out Civic TV, by the way. And Echo Lightwave. Can we get a shout out for Echo first? Because technically they... Fram says, inside you there are two wolves, a black one and a white one.
True.
Namaste, guys. Follow Echo Lightwave Unspeakable. There it is. But then also, can we make Dee Dee an honorary white guy for a day? I mean, I don't see why not.
Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, like kind of getting the key to the city or something, some sort of like thing. Like it doesn't, mean, it's, this is fun. Larry Pickle Jar, caller, when you were going as that costume, was part of the letter show. All right, Larry Pickle Jar says he with poor grammar. Caller, when you were going as that costume, was part of a letter showing you paid your taxes. Now, this is from Larry Pickle Jar.
I kept it kind of simple. I just did white face, and then I also had an astronaut helmet. Because if you're familiar with Gil Scott-Heron, he's got a song called Whitey on the Moon. Mm-hmm, so I was kind of like Whitey on the Moon.
Interesting. Okay. Money Tits, with another. You're inspiring a lot of visions tonight. Money Tits, when is the Mr. Whiteface music vid coming out? I'm still waiting. That's kind of just a general.
Oh my God, that's a deep. So when I did the costume, I also made a song. Funny you ask. I'm actually. Who asked that?
Money Tits.
Okay, I'll have to figure out who he is because he knows my shit. I'm making a new Whiteface song, Whiteface 2024, and it's gonna be a different vibe. It's gonna be like a drums and bass rather than like the other eclectic hip hop one I did. But there's gonna be a music video. Don't worry.
Namaste. Lely, I sent you a DM. Hit me up, boo. Namaste. Civic. Oh, yeah, that's right. I don't know why. Yes. Yes, affirmative. Yes, affirmative. I'll respond. I read shit and don't respond. That's a bad habit. But yes, affirmative. Confirm. Phil Z, can I be a sunburned teen for Halloween? Yeah, why not? I don't see any problem with that. Larry Picklejar, Lely, be sure to hit that up. Namaste to you. Thank you so much, Larry Picklejar. Appreciate that. Thanks for kind of just putting a period at the end of that sentence. There's a lot of visions coming in. Namaste, Dee Dee. You really bring an energy out of people. Mary Lou with a communal vision. This just on. Dee Dee is fucking cool. So just a compliment for you from Mary Lou.
Oh, thanks, Mary. Yeah, I guess.
Yep, that sounds about right. Namaste, and a shout out for Civic TV 83. Guys, if you're not following Civic, you're kind of fucking up. You got to get him on your list. You got to get him a list. When he's on, it's always fun. It's always chill. Just go ahead and click on that damn thing. Put him on the list. It doesn't hurt. Blessings to you. Now, Dee Dee, does this inner white guy, how deep do you get into the psyche of this inner white guy? Do you share a psyche with him, or is he separate?
It comes and goes. I share it, but I kind of like have re-examined it because after kind of exiting the white world and entering the colored one, becoming friends with, colored people, it's like they're not so different. It's weird. I didn't expect it, and that's my inner white guy didn't expect it. So it shined a light. It shined a light.
Interesting, beautiful. I love that message, and what a message of tolerance tonight from Dee Dee, our sort of resident first caller of the evening for the past couple of streams, coming out saying, "Yeah, I do whiteface sometimes. Yeah, I do. There's a whiteface music video that I'm doing and working on." And yes, I am growing from this practice. Now, would you recommend this practice to anybody else out there looking for a costume?
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I was gonna say that like scary costume ideas, like a really scary one would be a hippie, because they're fucking frightening. Yeah.
Depending, at this point, depending on the substrata of the hippie too that you're dealing with, it can be a really awful.
Well, there's the neo hippies, which are just the worst people, and then like the old hippies, and it's like, I thought you guys were all dead. I thought you all turned into yuppies.
So hold on, we are being inundated with communal visions. Let's just start here. Larry Picklejar, caller, is colored a good word to use? I'm asking for a friend of mine named Phil who is celebrating today.
Well, for Phil, I don't think so. Phil has to use African American, Latino American, it has to come with American behind it if Phil is using it. He can't say colored. Most other people can say colored.
Right. So it's one of those words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Phil Z, hey, Dee Dee, you ever dream of starring in Face Off 2 with Nick Cage?
Phil, are you writing a fucking book?
Sounds good. Hypercryptomatic, does your white mom think your white face act is funny?
My mom is Dominican and she's dead, so maybe. I don't know.
How much weight
Well,
is?
it's like calling a teacher Mr. something instead of their first name. It's like, just have that fucking respect, please.
So okay. So if you put American after it, then you get a little bit of you get a little bit of leeway because it's the gesture.
Well, if Phil Z came up to me in public and like called me a colored person, I feel like I was getting deported by ICE.
It was hard. It's harsh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like drinking Sprite when you think it's water, or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I knew that just through the empathy, the power of empathy that I have. Now there's a couple more communal visions. Pepperoncini said, DDD, are you a DL Hughley looking motherfucker, is what he says. Do you look like DL Hughley?
I don't know what that means.
Do you look like DL Hughley?
I don't know who that is.
That's a no. I can confirm that. I can just kind of step in here and say no. Pepperoncini he does not look like DL Hughley. Significantly more handsome. Fram says, DDD, you said you made a hip hop album. Can you freestyle for Phil Z's birthday?
I do freestyle slam poetry, so I can do that for Phil.
Okay. Did you want to do it right now?
Yeah, I can do a little bit. How old is he turning?
He 50.
All right.
Okay.
Phil, you're 50. 50 cents in the dirt, 50 stories in the sky. All that matters is that you don't tell a lie. Don't call me colored, just look at the sky and cry at its beauty. And one day you'll die.
You've been terminated. Namaste. Beautiful. That was beautiful. Thanks so much, Dee Dee. Appreciate that. Namaste. That was gorgeous. I love that conversation. I love having that that speaks to the comfort level that we have here at Explorations, that we can dive into those topics that other communities can't get into, other channels fear, you know? 26 months on the program from Call Me Al. Wow. 26 months on the program. The man I was is a distant memory, as are my friends and family. Blessings. I love to hear that. Cut them out. It sounds like they weren't helping you. Fuck slam poetry. What? Says Hippocryptomatic. Well, you know, I thought what he shared was beautiful. Now, Jessica Bears has a question, and let's just throw it to the whole community because Dee Dee had to go. But Jessica Bears' question, what if he said black, but he made sure people knew he was capitalizing the B? I mean, then you could probably, I would say it's probably like the American thing, like you get a little bit of leeway. You get a little loose with it.
When faced with the eternal abyss at the beginning of time, God couldn't bear to face himself, but also couldn't bring himself to commit suicide. And so he created the other, damning us all, and somehow mustered the confidence to demand affection. Relatable, sure, but equally and utterly contemptible.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hi, Glizzy Gobbler.
That's your name, Glizzy Gobbler?
Glizzy Gobbler, if you don't mind.
Of course I don't mind. Namaste, Glizzy Gobbler. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner. How are you doing tonight?
Namaste, Leslie. I'm doing excellent. Thank you so much for asking. I am a huge fan of your show, and I appreciate what you're doing for all of our explorers here.
Absolutely, Glizzy. It's my pleasure. It truly is my pleasure to accept the burden of you and the other explorers. I love doing this. It puts such a wind in my sails. Phil Z has a communal vision right off the bat. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Look, mommy, I got the X if you into taking drugs. I'm into having sex. I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug if you into getting rough. So that's a song. Thanks so much, Phil. Now, Glizzy, talk to me. We're talking about Halloween costumes tonight. And before we actually do that, I know there's a little noise in the back. Are you out in public? You having fun tonight?
I am, Leslie, and if it's a bit too much for you, the Glizzy Gobbler can definitely give you a call back at another time because I don't want to disrupt your show with the background noise.
No. I love it. I love the noise. I love knowing that you're out there, you're vital, you're having fun, you're with the people.
Absolutely. Thank you, Leslie. Namaste.
Namaste. So, Glizzy, talk to me. Actually, before that, Communal Vision. Sebastian, good to see you're embracing the lifestyle. Is this Sebastian? I think it was a swing and a miss. I think voice is different. Now, talk to me about Halloween costumes. Are you a Halloween person, Glizzy? Do you dress up? Do you get decorated? What's your relationship with this time of year?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I love to dress up as a hot dog. I know that you had some hot dogs popping up on your feed. I haven't seen them in a while, but I do like to dress up as a hot dog. I would say biannually, definitely not every year.
Yeah, so we used to have a hot dog on the screen. It's a very long story. It was left over by the production team. I worked to get it off the screen because it was a distraction. People became fixated on it. It became almost a spiritual figure here. I had to have it removed.
Gotcha. Namaste. I mean, I value and appreciate your input there. I mean, I like the hot dog, but you're probably onto something because I was extremely fixated on it, especially as the Glizzy Gobbler.
Well, Glizzy Gobbler, you have been terminated. Have a wonderful night. Have fun with everybody.
Thank you, Leslie.
Namaste. Namaste. Yeah, we don't... Phil Z coming in with 1,000 bits saying, done. We're not doing that anymore. Namaste. Interesting stuff. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight?
Hey, Terrence, it's Jenny.
Jenny, how are you tonight, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm doing so good. How are you?
I'm on cloud nine. I'm having a wonderful night. I'm enjoying my time with the community, enjoying my time getting into this theme tonight and using the power of the program in a little bit of an unconventional way while we get into Halloween costumes tonight, Hippocryptomatic. So talk to me right now, Jenny. Echo Lightwave coming in with a communal vision. One moment. Hulk Hogan has gross hot dog skin. If you have a hot dog costume, you are one mustache and skullet away from a Hulk Hogan costume. Interesting to think about.
That's actually a great costume idea.
What, Hulk Hogan dressed as a hot dog?
Yeah, but with his hot dog skin and then just his gross mustache too.
Interesting. So let's talk about you, though. Let's talk about your costumes. Now,
but can I just say really quick?
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Phil Z.
Happy birthday to Phil Z, huh? Happy birthday to Phil Z.
Yeah, happy birthday to him.
Namaste. I love that. Love that, man. Beautiful man.
Massive
balls. Now, talk to me.
That's disgusting. Yes.
He shared the information with us. So let's talk about this. We're talking about Halloween costumes. So,
yeah.
What's your deal with Halloween? You a Halloween chick? What's your deal?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've had some good costumes, too. I've won prizes.
Phil Z says, hey, Jenny, are you dressing as not homeless ween sucker for Halloween? Must be tough.
I don't get that. Is it the homeless guy thing again?
Yeah.
It sounded like it.
Pepper and Genie.
I'm not dressing like that.
Okay. Pepper and Genie says, you can bring your own snacks into the theater in your coat or purse and sell them to the other customers at a discount.
What movie, Pepper and Genie? Like, not even all the information's there in that joke, so I don't get it.
You know, It's like a sub theme that we're doing here. Movie theater scams. So, I mean, let's talk about the costume.
Oh my God, dude! I've scammed so many movie theaters. It's such a delight.
It's fun, right? Larry Picklejar. Larry Picklejar says, caller, was your best costume sucks off old men or dog eats part of lady's face?
If I had to pick, it would probably be the dog one. No, nobody could tell who I was. I really got him.
Love
Yeah.
that. Now, I'm sure he's excited to have that answer. Thank you so much for taking him seriously. He's been really wanting something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fram with a communal vision. Can't wait to read this and relay this along the way. Fram says, is the pussy fat?
You know that pussy's fat butt.
And then Nindy knew, why do I feel like Jen would be a dead ringer for the pigeon lady in Home Alone 2?
That's actually a really good costume too. Good call. And fuck you, Nindino.
I mean, I think he fucking got you right now.
I feel like I got a little bit.
Yeah, I think you did too. Duncan did it. Duncan did it. If you remember Duncan from a couple weeks ago. If your vagina dresses up again this year as a mausoleum, how will you prevent it from coughing dust on the trick-or-treaters?
Right. I think I read that one in like a Mad Libs book or some shit when I was little. Tell him that's funny.
Wow. Get his ass. Get his ass. Sending it right back. Sending it right back.
I don't, but I really did.
Hot potato with Duncan. Love you. I love when you guys. There's a chemistry there. It can't be denied. Phil Z says, "I train, J train. Are you going as that creepy ass crack witch that jump scares you at Spirit of Halloween?"
Okay, I literally told him one of my old memories from when I was going through a bad time. So I take offense to that, and no, I'm not doing that this year again.
You know what I love, and I never thought about it. I love Spirit of Halloween.
God, it's the greatest. Gypsies run it.
It's not called Spirit of Halloween. It's called Spirit Halloween.
You're talking about the story that they open up, the gypsies do in different shopping centers.
Right. The gypsies open it up in like an old like Payless shoe source.
Yep.
Off the highway.
They do.
Yeah.
Yep. And they've got the best friggin' masks and everything. And it's for a reasonable price, I'd like to say.
Also, if anybody wants to get upset about using the word gypsy, I'm ethnically of a percentage I can use that word. So.
Me too. Hashtag me too.
Cry your little fucking selves asleep.
Do people get mad about that, gypsy?
What?
Did people get mad about that? I feel proud. I'm like, yeah, you're damn right. I'm a gypsy. I'll cut you when you sleep.
I think there. Some people, not really. No one gives a shit about. That's the thing about gypsies. No one gives a fuck. Like in a sort of disdain, in a sort of spiteful way. Nobody gives a shit either way.
There are bad gypsies, and they do not tip well. I can tell you that.
Larry Picklejar, caller, do you plan to dress as a gypsy selling Chinese Halloween shit to rubes?
How would I even get my hands on Chinese shit? See, it makes sense. Oh, I guess I could go to any store, but then I'd have to buy it.
Communal vision from Orchestar. Y'all all have literally the worst vagina jokes. You've been working on these since you were 12 years old, and they still aren't good? Embarrassing. Wow. A gauntlet has been thrown.
Got him.
Orchestar saying, you could do better. You're not doing better. They're trash. Pepper and Cheney with a communal vision. Jen, you should go as Hawk Tui. Spit on that thing.
Oh, my God. Like 10 months ago? Is that when the joke came out? I don't even know. I didn't even think the joke was ever funny.
That was 30 minutes ago. I know. Time feels weird. Larry Picklejar with a communal vision says, Timu. Just saying Timu. And he responds?
He's telling me where to get the Chinese stuff. Thank you, Larry. He is definitely a wizard with the money. train. That's for sure.
Communal vision coming in from Phil Z. Hey, Orc, shut your bearded clam already. No one cares.
Okay, he doesn't know if she shaves or not, so I feel like he's making a bad observation of something that he does not know anything about. Why doesn't he worry about his oversized balls and probably go to the doctor?
Duncan did it with a communal vision. Duncan, let's see what Duncan has to share with us. If someone showed me a vagina, maybe I'd be better at lampoon-tanging them.
What does it mean?
Oh. I don't know. That's a stretch.
Lampoon.
That's like a head injury one, Duncan.
Oof. Put me back into my concussion.
Be better at poontanging them? No, poontang is the pussy.
Oh.
Poontang is the pussy itself. You don't like do a poontang to the pussy.
He's gay. And that's okay. We're big into that around here.
So what are you dressing as?
This year, if I was going to go out, I think I'd definitely be Mick Foley. That's just an easy one for me. But I can tell you the ones that I've won awards for.
Share with us.
Yeah. I did Mr. Cotter.
From Welcome Back, Cotter?
That one made one of my teachers cry. Happily. I think he was happy. He's
so
crying.
We're talking like 20 years ago, though, right?
Yeah. Shirley Temple, classic. I'll always get something for that. I did a pizza delivery guy named Sal.
Communal vision coming in from Pepperoncini. Theater scam. If you sneak up to the projector room and the guy running it is gay, you might be able to suck his cock for free. Interesting.
Me?
Didn't know that. Now, let's go ahead and move on to our sub-theme before we end the call tonight. Do you know any movie theater scams?
Well, this one's easy breezy, and this is not really a scam. Well, number one, you can act very confused. If you keep your popcorn full and you just keep walking out confused and you wait for the shift change, they're always going to put you in just, and you don't know where you're going. Another one is that the kid who's ripping the tickets definitely thinks that you have a crush on him, or you'll give him a smooch, or he can watch you creepily while you watch the movie. That's my easy scam. I'm like, would it just be okay if I just headed into there? Because I didn't even like that movie. And he's like, oh, yeah, of course. So I was like, yeah. I'm like, do you want to smell my breath? That one's
so
easy.
Your breath worked?
Sure.
Phil Z74, Jenny, why don't you go as an oldie McOlderson who abuses animals? Soup's easy.
Okay. I feel like that's really weird coming from the senior citizen of our evening.
That's true. He can officially sign up for AARP. Larry Picklejar, suck off on a random old guy in the theater and he will pay for your ticket. Gen Theater Scam number 7.
I love that it's number 7.
Nindy Nude, Jen, stop hitting on the 14-year-old at the mall, please. Signed, your probation officer.
Okay, signed in 1995. We closed the mall down 3 years before that.
So technically, so it was he was 14
when Kurt Cobain died.
All right, you've been terminated. Namaste.
Bye.
Vertical Mammal, go as your friend's dead dog. Go as your friend's dead dog. I like that we brought up sort of going, dressing up as different races in the first call. And it was introduced perfectly. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
It's Mish.
Mish, how we doing, huh?
Oh, good. What's up?
We've got a communal vision from Fram. Jen trying to play the age card on Phil is like that Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man meme. So Fram just calling Jen old. Interesting. Okay. So now, Mish, you're doing good. You sound a little sleepy. Are you sleepy right now?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to go to bed.
Now, I'm glad you found some time to call us in tonight, though, because we are talking about Halloween costumes. And as your roommate, I do know this about your personality. You are a Halloween bitch, aren't you?
I love Halloween so much.
Big fan of Halloween. Now, Mish, everyone's very excited to hear from you. The chat has exploded with enthusiasm. Now, tell us. Take us into some costumes. How do you approach costumes? What are some costumes you've done in the past?
My go-to when I can't think of anything is a little bat. I've got a cute little bat dress hoodie thing with big wings on the sleeves. It's very comfortable, very nice, very casual.
Phil Z74 with a communal vision. Can't wait to read it. Thanks or hear it dictated to me. Phil Z, hey caller, are you getting a hockey hair wig to dress as a slut gaping roommate?
Sure. What's a hockey hair wig?
No idea.
I would love to see it.
No clue. Namaste. So let's keep it going. Okay. So Little Bat. So Little Bat is your go-to. Now, we were discussing a little bit earlier in the stream that in olden times we would dress as what we were afraid of. Are you afraid of bats?
No, I like them.
Larry Pickle Jar says,
them a lot.
Mish, old bat is a great costume. Those gypsies at the Halloween store call it the Jen. That was okay. Hypocriptomatic, open the door to the office hair slut wig in your face.
What are all these wigs?
Don't know. Not afraid of bats, though. Tell me about that. So, a lot of people are afraid of bats. They see them as maybe they carry diseases. They'll attack you. They're unpredictable. Why aren't you afraid of bats, Mish? Tell me about that.
They look like little flying hamsters to me. I love them. They got scrunched up little grumpy faces. Yeah, their face looks like 37 labial folds. Some of them, they're silly looking.
They are, huh?
They're just little, and they eat mosquitoes, and I love them for it.
Yeah. They have now, yeah. So some people are saying bats are cool. Some people are saying bats are scary, and I think that's a really fun dividing line in the community right now. Pepperoncini says, movie theater hack: if you wear a wig, you can evade the ban they put on you for jerking off during Garfield 2.
I love that.
Well, how about this then?
Hack.
Here's a little tweak on that hack. Jack off with the wig on. That way you can go in normal next time. They'll have kicked out somebody with a head of blonde or red hair, and then you go back in with your other hair, and it's like a free one.
And then you're just normal.
You're just normal. Phil Z, Mish would make a hella black-haired Angela from The Office. Prove me wrong.
I've never watched The Office. I don't know who the fuck Angela is.
Angela is like the kind of like frigid Christian bitch.
I'd be good at that. Or something.
Very serious, very literal, very cold. Sparkly rating. Namaste to you, Sparkly. Blessings to you tonight. Everybody, we have been rated by Sparkly Miracle Zone. Can we get a quick shout out for Sparkly Miracle Zone, please? namaste. I can't wait. You know, guys, if you're not following Sparkly Miracle Zone, I can't recommend it enough. You listen, there is room on Twitch for people to commit to weird shit, but not enough people are. And what I'm telling you is, shout out. Did I do it right? No. God damn it. I did that already. One sec. Everything's going by so fast. Welcome, Spark. I swear to God, the shout out's not working for me. I don't know what's going on. Good. Thank you so much for joining us, Sparkly. Blessings to you. Tell me how the stream went. It's just so I know what kind of energy we're dealing with. I'm sure it was very high energy, but I need some clear verbiage from you. Now we have some
fucking awesome.
Communal visions are coming in hot and fast. So Pepperoncini, I'm proud to be a founder of Sparkly Miracle Zone. So a testimonial coming out saying, I'm excited to be a part of the project. I'm excited to support. I'm excited to be a patron of the work at Sparkly Miracle Zone channel. Namaste. It was great. So, she said it was great. Now, Hippocryptomatic. Caller, did your parents get startled when they met German Munster's baby he had with his own son, Eddie?
I don't think they met Eddie Munster.
Nindinu with a communal vision. Why are vaginas like hot dogs? Because when you think about what goes into them, you want to quit eating them.
No.
Orchestar.
I like hot dog.
What was that?
I like hot dog.
Yeah. And I would say both you're a coward. Orchestar. I mean, seeing what goes in it should make you want it even more. Pervert yourself.
Yep.
Now, Orchestar, Phil watches The Office. That's why his shoe's raggedy.
Nice.
So we're belittling Phil, and we're belittling fans of The Office in general.
I've just never seen it.
So Mish, we got a bat. Anything else that you had kicking around that old noggin? Do you have any ideas for costumes that are kind of floating around in your mind, and you're like, man, I'd love to do this at some point when I got the time, the energy, and the resources?
Yeah, I think being like sexy Mothman would be fun. Or
what would that look like?
I'm imagining, you know how moths are kind of fluffy sometimes? Like a nice fluffy shawl, but room for your boobies to be out.
Sure.
And instead of, those big wings that have, the wire supporting them, maybe, some sleeves or a cape that looks like moth wings. And then some, big fluffy antennas. Like red contacts or something.
And I know how you feel about moths, but go ahead and tell the chat about how your feelings of moths.
I love moths. They're so cute.
So again, I love this. I love that in the days of yore, they would say something like, I'm going to dress up like things that scare me. But you're saying, nuh-uh, not this modern bitch. I am dressing up as things that I enjoy, such as bats and moths.
Yeah.
And not only that, but you are taking other people's fears. You are dressing up as other people's fears. Some people are afraid of moths. Some people are afraid of bats. And you're saying, I will take that mantle. I am an object of fear in their mind.
Yeah.
Stone Monster says, boobies make every costume great.
That's true.
That's 100% true. Absolutely gaga for breasts.
Boobies make everything good.
Phil Z74. Hey, caller, have you ever considered dressing as mayonnaise and jumping into your roommate's mouth?
No, I haven't.
That was very generous of you, that laugh. Phil's just kind of going for it today. So, Okay, any movie theater hacks? Do you steal shit? Or have you ever?
I've never stolen shit from the theater, but I've brought my own snacks in before. And I think that's always fun.
You know, for those that are nervous about stealing shit from a movie theater, that's a perfect way to start out.
I just don't know like how you can steal shit from the movie theater. At least the one by me, there's like always someone hanging out behind the counter, and all the shit is like at the counter.
I mean, right now, the one that we went to last time. That's not the one by us, but the one that we went to last time has candy out in a rack, like unprotected.
Yeah, but it's so close to the counter. There's always someone like staring at you. It's like literally right there.
Someone could call it a bomb threat, bring a gun, shoot it to distract them.
Oh, to like distract them?
Yeah.
I've never thought of doing that.
Yeah. I knew this guy. He'd offer 20. He's like, if you give me $20, I'll bring a gun. And I was like, what? We're just going to like Dairy Queen or something. But Pepperoncini, theater hack. Post-COVID, the number of security precautions at theaters are lackluster. If you need to make a bold statement, a movie theater is a great choice at an affordable price point. Then Echo Lightwave Unspeakable. Guru, what are you being for Halloween this year, and what's your favorite costume from a previous year? Interesting. Now, you're asking me, the old guru. Well, I got to say, this year I was considering being that's a good question.
You didn't have an idea, did you?
No, I was hoping something would come to me, and nothing did. I really have to brainstorm on that.
There was one year you just like wrapped your head in saran wrap and put lipstick on under it all fucked up.
Yeah, I put eyeliner and lipstick on and wrapped saran wrap and just cut holes out for my eyes and mouth.
Yeah, and then you like taped a picture you found at a thrift store of like a high school boys football photo.
Yeah, a picture of a child in a frame that I got at a thrift store. I duct taped to my hand, and the rest of me was just kind of really fucked up looking. I mean, child molesters are good to dress up as for Halloween.
I mean, arguably the scariest person.
Yeah. Somebody who sells CP at a gun show. Just wear like a flannel and just go say that. That would be scary.
Yeah.
There are so many coming in. Hold on one second. We got to go in order. Larry Picklejar, Phil Z, costume, Pepperoncini. Okay. Phil Z says, hey, caller, I was considering a costume as a feminine product. You know what I mean. Bad idea.
A tampon?
Yeah.
Or a pad? Or a diva cup?
My guess would be, that's a good one.
I think a tampon would be easier.
Yeah, it'd be more obvious what it was. Diva cup, you could go as like you could kind of just put like a dog collar, like one of those funnel collar things, and just fill it with
little cones.
Fill it with fake blood and just say I'm a diva cup. Have it slosh around and get in your mouth and stuff.
Ew.
Larry Picklejar, you can go watch the new SNL movie and jerk off in an empty theater. Movie theater hack number 16.
There's an SNL movie?
Yeah. You didn't hear about this?
No, and I want to keep it that way.
Oh my God, all the new stars are in it.
I don't know who any of them are.
I don't know. I barely know shit about it.
I don't know who actors are.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Grizzled, thank you so much, Grizzled, for the subscription. Blessings to you, Grizzled. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. 3 months. Namaste to you. Thank you so much. Very generous of you. Duncan did it. Pee Wee Herman also taught us that it's okay to drink your yoink at the movies. That's candy. That candy's free for the taking. Did he drink his own cum?
I don't think he did.
I don't think he did, Duncan. I think you kind of just made... Duncan, I think...
I don't think that's part of the story.
That'd be a lot more... I mean, not... I still think that, you know, he shouldn't have had his name tarnished for drinking his cum,
No.
if that's even true, but I don't think it is. Larry Picklejar says, Duncan, you really need the visual element to your character. Hope to see you on Saturday for Infatuations with Leslie Tanner.
Larry didn't say that last part.
I said that, yeah. Phil Z says, I'd tap that. I don't really know what he's referring to, like Pee-wee
I think
or...
it was while we were talking about your Halloween costume.
Oh, the scary guy. The guy that wants to, like...
Yeah, the scary guy.
Yeah, the scary guy that wants to hurt children.
Yeah.
Okay.
Phil's aroused by him.
That sounds great. I'll bet he is. I'll bet that's not even a joke.
Do you like when people dress their dogs up?
No, I don't really care for that.
Yeah.
No, I think that's stupid. We could argue all night about this, Mish. I don't give a fuck about dogs. Mother Nipple Bottom, you would make a great nipple bottom if you really need a costume idea. What's a nipple bottom? Is that like the bottom half of a nipple? And how do you make that clear?
Or is it your butt has nipples like boobs do?
Yeah. That's another one. That's another...
Your bottom.
Thinking outside the box. Fram says, you ever get hard and start leaking yoink when you're watching the Cats musical?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone.
Personally, yeah. I think
everyone's done that.
Whether they want to admit it or not. And I'm comfortable admitting that. Mish, you're comfortable admitting that?
I guess. Yeah, I just did.
Yeah. Okay. Nipple bottom. I'm interesting. It asks more questions than it answers. Nipple bottom. Namaste. Beautiful.
Ooh, one of the cats from the Cats musical is a good costume idea. They're real fucked up looking.
Mother Nipple Bottom, ass full of nipples, dear. I have so many kids. It is the only way to get anything done. So
smart.
So it sounds
innovative.
Like Mother Nipple Bottom had more nipples, and I would assume maybe like mammary glands placed into her ass cheeks to feed her plentiful children. And they could just feed on her ass cheeks like two udders. Thank you so much, Mother Nipple Bottom. Appreciate the service of that. And also outside the box thinking. What was that?
At Target in the Halloween section, A, it's already Christmas stuff, which is fucking crazy. B, all the costumes suck.
Haven't seen that.
They all suck. There's like, you could be a piece of candy, and it's just like a vest you put on that looks like a piece of candy.
Yeah, that's dog shit.
Or you could be a traffic cone or a stoplight, and they're all just things you put over your head. There's nothing fun about it.
No, that's not imaginative or fun. It's kind of just a gesture, which is worse than not doing anything at all. Phil Z.
I hate it.
And the Cat's in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, Little Boy Blue, and the Man on the Moon. When you coming home, Dad? I don't know when. But we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Namaste. Thanks so much,
and
Phil.
The fork ran away with the spoon.
Pepperoncini, theater
Good
hack.
night,
If you can't afford a ticket to the theater, have your friend see the movie and describe it to you.
That's a good one.
All right, so listen, I have to pee so fucking bad. Anything else you'd like to share?
I think you should be like a cat boy made for Halloween, Leslie. I think
I'll
we
think
should
about
put
that.
little kitty ears on you and put you in a little maid costume.
That might be an interesting thing to explore, just with a little rare, and then like lick the milk off my paws.
Yeah, we could get you a breastplate too.
Ooh,
You got
I love
big
that.
titties.
I'd love to get I'd love to get some massive breasts. Well, thanks so much,
I know.
Mish. I really appreciate you being with us tonight and sharing so much of your energy with us.
You're welcome. I'm so nice.
Blessings to you. Namaste, Mish.
Namaste.
Namaste. Guys, I got to pee so goddamn bad. Phil Z coming in. Leslie for cat maid. Leslie for cat maid. Namaste. Lixley. Coming from oh my God. Namaste. I love all this. Dave Aruski, by the way, namaste to you and blessings and welcome to the program. Welcome to the program. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. Old Man Dune coming in with the sub. Explorer author. Before you pee, can you describe the Matrix to us? No, that's I'll get lost in the forest of the mind as soon as I even begin to start thinking about the Matrix, the greatest film that's ever been made. That's not a fucking joke. I'm not joking when I say that. That's serious. James Unquick resubbing with Prime. Namaste. I have to pee so goddamn bad. James Unquick, Explorer Formula One racer. Namaste. Go pee. Thank you so much. James Unquick. Namaste to you. Holy shit, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I have to pee. I have to pee now. I have to pee.
Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Since Leslie and his program broke onto the scene, Explorations has become the #1 best-selling and most influential personal power program in modern history. Millions of people from all over the world have gotten a chance to meet this truly remarkable man and utterly transform their lives with the power of Explorations.
I listened to this introductory tape and I knew then and there, this is what I needed. I felt just so much better knowing there are a bunch of people out there suffering like me.
I'm not kidding you. I think after the first tape, I knew, okay, I'm gonna be fine.
I got such relief from the very beginning, starting the program.
Now that you've gotten a taste of what this program is capable of, it's time to show you how to take your life to the next level. Here to tell you more about what is possible is legally licensed clinical therapist, author, coach, speaker, entrepreneur, martial artist, amateur musician, one of the nation's foremost thinkers, and our guru, Leslie Tanner.
Good evening, everyone. Whether you've been with us since the very beginning and have watched Explorations work wonders in your life, or you're joining us for the first time tonight, I say namaste to you. As you've watched Explorations in action during our call-in show, no doubt your mind is reeling from the limitless potential you now know is possible. Between the tailored themes and lectures, to the myriad avenues of exploration through the channel points, to the customized ways to interact with me and the community, There simply has never been anything quite like this program. Now is usually the point in one of these self-help programs where it starts to sound like a sales pitch. Someone like me might normally say something like, "Listen, I know your time is precious. Let me cut to the chase." But there's only one problem with that. We know your time isn't precious. I could speak at length for hours and hours about absolutely nothing, and I still wouldn't be wasting your time because, well, you're here, looking for a fast, all-encompassing solution to the problems in your life that have become so intolerable, you're not sure what you're going to do. You may be considering any number of extreme decisions, ranging from short-term band-aids to more permanent solutions. However, as dark and bleak as your situation is, so too must our tools be bright and revolutionary. So whether you're tired and looking for more energy and enthusiasm for life, or maybe you're lonely and isolated but want better relationships, let me tell you that for these things and so much more, my breakthrough program of explorations to explore the universe and beyond really works. It's worked for elite performance athletes, critically acclaimed artists, best-selling authors, entrepreneurs, and for thousands of others just like you. I have been blessed by the universe for a brief moment that I now command upwards of $50,000 for speaking engagements. But through the technology of this program, you can hire me, Leslie Tanner, as your personal therapist, coach, and guru, all rolled into one at the Community of Devoted Light on patreon.com. Where you and thousands of others just like you are learning to leverage the chaos around them to catapult their lives to heights that were previously unimaginable. Here's how it works. I've created a tightly knit community where individuals seeking to access the next level are able to study, reflect, meditate, and grow with an ever-expanding library of exclusive materials, each containing life-changing tools and techniques designed to explore topics covered here in our call-in show, but much more deeply, therefore increasing the benefits of the program exponentially. These materials include your name in the credits at the end of the stream, demonstrating the importance of your leadership and the value of your investment. A signed personal postcard sent out each month full of observations and witticisms by me, Leslie Tanner. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Exclusive video materials now available to the poor, designed to rocket your progress past those who cannot afford success. Here's a little sneak peek at what you're missing. I have a dear friend who disappeared recently. Amber. She was a small, feminine lesbian. And she used to be obsessed with a short, trim lawn. There were so many reasons, she would tell me, that one should keep it as preened and pretty as possible. Looking back, she enjoyed the performance of it. Downloads of all specially crafted music used in our productions here and elsewhere that have accompanied your journey thus far. Tracks such as New Beginnings, Psychic Romance, Reaching into Darkness, or The Skeptic's Gamble. Exclusive archival prints such as these, channeled and honed by myself, Leslie Tanner, upon which you can guide your own meditations at home. I'm not an artist, nor do I claim to be. These visions are a burden and cause me immense suffering. But I do it for you. Now, you might expect that a program like this would cost thousands of dollars, but because I'm offering this to you through the internet, these life-transforming materials can be yours for the monthly cost of a few cups of coffee on your way to work. With access to these materials, regardless of your level of investment, you will also be receiving a complimentary download of our landmark track, The Sojourn Begins, as a thank you. So does this sound good to you? Well, what are you waiting for? If you are ready to join the thousands of others who have already committed to the final journey to access the next level, simply type Final Journey into the chat and you will be guided with further instructions. One thing I can promise you is that however massive your problems are, however abject and humiliating your life has become, I have created something so simple yet so profound in this program, you'll be absolutely flabbergasted by the results. Now, let's get back to the program. Namaste.
Namaste, everyone. Welcome back to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie Tanner, host of Explorations with Leslie Tanner, the program with which we explore the universe both inside and out to unlock and unleash the power within. Namaste to you. Namaste to Stone Monster, opening up his heart, opening up his wallet, granting those that are less fortunate with gifted subscriptions. A greater gift there cannot be in this world than a subscription to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. The tools and benefits that you receive as a subscriber to this channel cannot be overstated. Namaste. And speaking of that, the only thing that could possibly even equal or exceed the tools and benefits granted by a subscription to Explorations with Leslie Tanner, Pepperoncini Theater Hack, they can't make you return the 3D glasses, and if they try to, you can legally respond with lethal self-defense. Interesting. Is there an age limit on that? Can you kill an old lady or like a 15-year-old girl trying to get the glasses from you? If she touches you, she tries to get in your way. Tries to get in your way and you're there with your kids, you have to kill her. In my opinion. 708-240-8953. 708-240-8953. Now, guys, couple things about the community of Devoted Light. Now, guys, now what could exceed the power of a subscription to Explorations with Leslie Tanner? And that is being a member of my community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. Community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. Adult Hack, you can reuse TOS, Jimmy Hats, Screw the Scientist. You can reuse. What the fuck are you trying to say, Phil? Are you in trouble? Is this a code that are you in somebody's trunk and somebody's watching your thumbs and they want to make sure you're not typing the wrong thing, but they're not reading the screen? Fram says, Theater Hack, there aren't projectionists in the booth anymore, so if you steal the hard drive with the movies, you can sell it back to the theater for millions. That's interesting. I'd love to see. I love an underdog story like that. So thanks so much, Fram. Appreciate that. Nindy New with another beautiful communal vision, I'm sure. Thanks so much, Nindy New. Halloween costume idea, a ghost or a ghoul. Well, that's a good idea. Why don't you go ahead and give us a call, Nindy New? That sounds like a terrific idea. I think that idea's got legs. Now, guys, a quick word about the community of Devoted Light and Patreon. Cryptomatic, how much is the toll to George Washington Bridge? My friend Bill Z's birthday is today, and I'm picking him up, asking for a friend. $2.75. $2.75. For the price of a cup of coffee, you too can join my inner circle, the community of Devoted Light at patreon.com. You too can avail yourself to the tools and benefits of my inner circle, exclusive videos, music downloads. We're actually experimenting with a podcast right now, a podcast from me, Leslie Tanner, in which I can go more in depth on the topics covered here in our in our talk show. Then, in addition to that, on the $25 a month tier, which I know a lot of you poor degenerates can't afford, but just in case you were thinking about it or you are a member of this tier, we're starting this month. Instead of a print, we are sending out VHS tapes. I'm sending you materials of the program from me, Leslie Tanner, in the form of VHS tape. Gorgeous piece, gorgeous physical artifact, real life VHS tapes. Blessings to you. Now, also, this Saturday, guys, this Saturday at 8 p.m., Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. Infatuations with Leslie goddamn Tanner. This Saturday, head-to-head, you can be a contestant. Go ahead and head over to, actually, I'll just drop it in the chat. If you want to reserve a spot, guys, thank you so much, Nindy New. Clutch. If you want to reserve a spot in this weekend's Infatuations with Leslie Tanner, hit that Discord link. Get into the announcements channel. There's a link for you to reserve a spot. It's a Google form. Fill it out, reserve a spot. Otherwise, walk-ups are welcome as long as we have spots. And here's the Google form. Fill that goddamn Google form out that I just dropped into the chat. Fill it out, reserve your spot. Otherwise, we will take walk-ups as we have room. It's very fun. It's extremely fun, extremely easy. It cannot be more simple. And just let your hair down, have some fun. And you know what? Let's take a closer step to the next level while we're at it. Namaste. Fram says, Jen, are you playing Slap the Sausage with Phil Z? Yes. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Hey, it's Emily.
Emily, welcome back to the program. Emily, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Emily, I'm doing great. I'm having a wonderful night, having a lot of fun. Emily, how are you really, truly? How are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I'm nervous for some reason.
Nervous,
I
understand.
haven't called for a while. I think the last time I called, you told me to fuck my sister's boyfriend. And
That is correct. At least to consider it.
Well, see, I ended up in a situation where I was like trapped in a car with him alone, and I did not sleep with him.
Okay, interesting. And what made you go that route?
I don't know. I felt super awkward.
Okay, so it just felt the idea of fucking your sister's boyfriend, just once it got real, once you were given like an actual opportunity to act on this, it was too awkward.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just can't even picture it.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I get that. I understand that. And it was mainly I wanted to poke and see if it was a path, see if there was, a soft spot in the hedges that you could kind of machete through. But if there wasn't a soft spot, then down you go your trail, down you go your trail that doesn't involve having sex with your sister's boyfriend.
Okay, but like on a side note, I want to know everyone's opinion on this because he is just a full-time gambler. He doesn't have any other income.
Okay.
He just gambles.
Okay.
And apparently he's good at it. And he's taught my sister to do it, which is fine, but I'm just worried that she's going to get addicted. And it's weird that his only income is gambling.
Right. Well, that's very interesting, and I'd love to get the chat's response to that. I'd love to respond to that. Fram with a communal vision. Before we judge him, we need to know if the bussy is fat.
His?
The bussy, the boy pussy, your sister's boyfriend.
Actually, maybe because he's a hockey player.
That's pretty hot. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, I suppose. So interesting. That actually is a very crucial piece of information. We got a wild boy on our hands, huh? Phil Z with a communal vision, or Pepperoncini first. That's the only income he's telling you about.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like,
and why would somebody?
What else would he be doing?
That's interesting. That's a good point. That's a good goddamn point. Now we've got Phil Z said, M. Alema Dingalangly do. Would you dress as Phil Smoocher for Halloween, asking for a friendo? and you can interpret that at will.
That sounds like a terrible costume.
Yeah, Phil, nobody wants to fucking dress as you, Phil. Then Fram, so, okay, we got Fram in there. So, okay, now, so you're worried, and you're just looking for feedback on the situation.
Not really, but I was just thinking, what would everyone else think about that if their sister could potentially have a gambling addiction?
Right.
But that's just for her to learn, her lesson to learn.
Pepperoncini says, drug dealer, gay prostitute, or the worst of all, crypto. Tell her to run. Yeah.
Maybe.
So he's a gambler. Does he only play games? Does he like trade like stocks or anything like that?
As far as I know, because I asked, he just said he just makes money off these apps, the online apps.
Listen, I say this as a therapist, if I can be free to respond to the situation. Have you ever tried to talk to? Have you ever had a friend, or you yourself maybe you've been in this position where you are in love in a situation that is absolutely not good for you,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not quite as bad as you're going to be physically harmed and tortured, or or killed or anything like that. It's not that bad, but it's still bad, detrimental to your life. Have you ever had to talk to somebody in that position?
Probably my older sister. Yeah.
And how did that go?
Well, she's still, doing her thing.
So it didn't matter.
Didn't go well. No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. So Stone Monster 400, gamblers lie about how much they win. Maybe he is breaking and entering homes to support all the bitches. Pimp life, in quotes. Maybe. Now, I think there's only one thing that you can do, and just so happens that it is the healthiest and most productive thing that you can do. The biggest act of love for your sister. Hypocryptomatic sounds like a Zambroni. He's a jabroni beach. So Hypocryptomatic expressing her discontent and disapproval of this man.
Oh, well, thanks.
So you're in a position to really, guide your sister, love your sister, and be there for her in a way that many people are often very afraid of in this situation. And
well, I don't know. I don't want to get involved. I'm just a little worried. I think.
No, but listen.
I've been...
You don't have to tell her shit. Yeah. Encourage her to keep going. Encourage her to encourage her to keep going down this path. Encourage her. Ask when are they getting married? When's the engagement?
She wants that.
It seems like they're really in love. You guys seem so in love. Oh my God! I wish I had what you have. I've been gambling too. You could get into gambling, or at least pretend like you are.
I did play the lottery.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, what you got to do is kind of just push this cart downhill. It's got to crash, and the crash might seem bad, and of course we'd like to protect each other from these crashes, but these crashes are so, part and parcel with spiritual growth, and especially within the program, I'm constantly pushing my patients downhill into the worst possible situation that they're making for themselves. I don't guide them away, I guide them towards.
I will say one thing. You told me once to think of everything I can do to make my life worse and to do it.
Yeah.
And so I thought about it, and I was like, well, I'm not going to do those things.
Interesting.
And I just went the other way.
Interesting. So it helped bolster, it helped add clarity.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. Maybe your sister's in a position like that. Maybe your sister's in a position where, you can push push her and just make it very glaringly obvious how bad it's going to fuck up her life to keep going. And it's the only way out. You got to make her life worse by being a really supportive friend to a absurd degree.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it up, because she's not going to listen to no.
No, she won't.
What kind of parents did you guys have?
Avoidant ones.
Yeah, avoidant. So you got like an attachment injury. She's fucked. She's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
She's in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to keep digging herself in the hole. She's got to deal. She's already in the pain that she's going to be in. You just got to make it worse and obvious. Oh my God. We have started oh my goodness gracious. We're about to start some jazz. Listen, it was.
Oh no, I'm going to have to hang up, but my Halloween costume would be a skeleton.
Skeleton. I love that. Spooky. Thanks so much, Emily. I appreciate the call.
Okay.
Namaste.
Jazz it up. Bye.
Bye-bye. Wonderful. Oh my goodness. A.E. Rook slapping a fat cock. Oh my goodness. Of 3,200 bits, if you can believe that. A.E. Rook, it's wonderful to have you. Namaste. Phil Z saying, Emmy smacks. Ever consider dressing as an M&M for Halloween? Melt in your mouth, not in your hand. Get it? Pepperoncini theater hack. If the movie is boring, you can watch another one on your phone. Stone Monster caller, how many times have you and your sisters banged this dude? Fram, you should talk shit about them to each other until they break up and then bone him and go on Jerry Springer. She'll just get promotion from Hypocryptomatic. Okay, now it's time. It's time. It's time for these vibrations to take us away, to take us to power the choo-choo as we shovel coal into the steam end of the coal engine. The vibrations of this universe fill our body and fill our minds and demand that we express it. The universe expressing itself through the majesty of jazz. Namaste. What a beautiful gift it is to be able to share this with you all, these vibrations as they come through me. And a lot of people don't talk about a certain aspect of jazz. They don't talk nearly enough about the raw pungence of sensuality in general. Now, a lot of people, they like to put on a little jazz and make sweet love to pet. Light pet turn into a heavy pet, turn into a touch above the waist, turn into a touch below the waist, turn into a blowjob fellatio or cunnilingus. Now, the other side of this, though, is the reality. The pungence of sensuality. Now, I'm going to harness the pungence of that sensuality right now with this next little bit. Now, if this is for you, those of you that when you do have sex, it looks like shit, it smells like shit, you honk like a donkey, and you buck like a horse. Nothing sweet about that. Let's channel that right now. That wasn't supposed to be good. That was bad for a reason. The reason I channeled that, Money Tits Namaste, for the 108 bits. Blessings to you. Extremely generous of you. Wow, wow, wow. A.E. Rook, thank you again for that very generous donation. Now, you might have been wondering exactly why did I do that? Why did I channel that vibration? You know what? Because I'm tired of sexual intimacy and sensuality being depicted as something beautiful, as something, sweet, as something smooth, as something, positive. God damn it. How many of you, when it's time to get hard or damp, is it just purely unpleasant and it's a complete fucking burden? Feel those two little slugs, your labia swelling up, getting damp. And my underwears are going to be a little damp and cool in a moment. I'm not going to enjoy that feeling. Then I'm going to have to deal with the smells of the thrusts and what have you. Namaste. Now, these can be beautiful. They can go on to be very exciting, but not if you deny how fucking ugly and disgusting it is. How ugly and disgusting you are. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is where those that are less conventionally attractive have so much advantage over the rest of us. Now, if you are not conventionally attractive, you've got a fucked up looking body, right? You got a really disgusting body and you don't make good sounds when somebody fucks you. Or when you're getting jorked off, when someone's tugging on you and you don't sound cool. You don't sound like a Burt Reynolds sort of gruff situation. You sound like a you sound like a tire that's leaking air. You just go and then you stop moving. This is for you. Namaste. Namaste. Oh my goodness gracious. A.E. Rook gifting out 10 community subs. A.E. Rook, extremely generous of you. Guys, if you received a community sub from A.E. Rook, let your gratitude be felt, be heard, be seen. Namaste. Blessings to you. What a beautiful evening we're having together. I can feel us all settling into a different dimension, a different level of energy with each other. And this feels right. This feels good. Now, the energy that I do give you through this jazz is worth 100 years of meditation by another leader. 100 years of meditation by another leader. What I can give you in just a couple minutes through the Jazz Express is equal to, 1,000 Buddhists meditating on 1,000 mountains. Namaste to you. So let's, enough of the chit chat. Let's give you a little bit more spiritual energy. Blessings to you. Oh, god damn. Now, if you're wondering the spiritual energy, where is it? Now, some of you who have seen this before, you understand what it is. You've been a part of this process before, and you are thriving. You are utterly thriving, discovering new levels of yourself, exploring the universe, such as the title of this program, Explorations, guides you. You're exploring the universe in ways that you very rarely get a chance to, but you know that you are meant to. Those of you, though, that are a little new and you're wondering, okay, I hear the notes, I hear the toots, I hear the honks, I hear the entire history of jazz being put on display through the mastery of this musician that I'm seeing on the screen. However, I'm just not feeling that energy, the spiritual energy. I'm not being guided the same way I know my other explorers are. Well, listen, you're fighting it. You're fighting. I understand it's a whole process to learn how to stop fighting it. Stop getting in the way of yourself. Allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself. It's your ego in the way. You still think that you can guide yourself. You still think you understand the meaning of these notes. I'm telling you, you don't. I'm begging you to get out of your way. I'm begging you to allow me to show you the path. I'll play that one more time. Now, if you were looking for the path, you're looking for this next level, and you're still saying, Leslie, I can't see it, I'm about to close the tab. Well, maybe you should close the tab. Maybe you should look away, because if you are not ready for it, if it can't be more obvious. I can't make it any more obvious to you than to what is happening right now in front of you. You're staring at the trail marker to the next level, and you're wondering, what do I do now? Where do I go now? Ari E. Rook, 900 bits, Galactic Feline, 29. Feeling the benefits of the program, says Galactic Feline. Now, wonderful to see that. Making tremendous progress. Galactic Feline, Nitty New, 1 bit. A. E. Rook, 10 more subs. Wow. Wow. Indeed, very exciting. Now, you might be, people ask me, is it all right if I masturbate during this section of the program? Absolutely. But I would say take it a little step further. Of course, we know how to masturbate. We have our ways that we masturbate, our ways that we touch ourselves, our ways that we explore our own body for pleasure. But when was the last time you pushed yourself, ladies and gentlemen? When was the last time you were either jacking off or rolling that little bean around, and you really pushed yourself? Took yourself to a new level. Ask yourself, what is beyond this hedge of trees, this line of trees on the outside of this forest? I go up to this edge. I'm comfortable with the edge. Well-worn trail. I've seen it before. Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm asking... I wish this would stop. Ew, bean? Yes, bean, hypocryptomatic. You have one. Call it whatever you want. A little pinto. You can call it a little booger. Call it a little booger. Rolling the booger. Push yourself. God damn it, push yourself. Because sometimes you're the only one that can. Namaste, Hippocryptomatic. Did you have any parents, Big L? Certainly. I was raised by a community. I was raised by several. I mean, I suppose biological mom and dad, just like everybody else. My dad provided seed from my mother's egg, and there I was. But more often, I was raised by the universe. Of course, I had these biological parents for a brief period, but the universe raised me. Ultimately, I was taught just as much from the natural vibrations in my following along these vibrations than I was any biological mother and father. Namaste. The ups, the downs, the traumas, the pleasures. Screen Jams, 100 bits. Thank you so much, Screen Jams. Blessings to you. Very generous of you. I am so thankful for you. Namaste. Craigulators coming in with 5 subs. Craigulators saying, yeah, I'm a moderator. Yeah, I've been here for nearly 3 years, but that doesn't mean I'm not about to drop a massive bomb, that I'm not about to put my fat cock onto the table and say, look at it, look at it, look at the power, look at what I know is true. My penis. Hippocryptomatic, thank you so much to you. A.E. Rook for 1,000 bits, as well as a gifted sub. Wow. Namaste. Now, this jazz is just going to keep going. We can keep going, and we can go all night. Lord knows I can do it. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Now, continue to push yourself, guys. If you are jacking off, take this as a sign to keep pushing yourself. Namaste. 5 bats, 3 snails. Blessings to you. 300 bits. It's extremely generous of you. 5 bats, 3 scales coming in, and 8 Eroke with 5 more community subs. You absolute whore. Blessings to you. I absolutely love your energy tonight, A.E. Rook. Understanding the value of the investment, understanding the light of this program stands to spread throughout Twitch.tv. Now, that's the thing. You won't find another one like this on Twitch.tv, and that I can guarantee you. You find somebody else on Twitch.tv that can cure autism. Firstly, let alone play jazz music this way. Azazel55, namaste to you. By the way, Azazel, thank you so much for that. Duncan did it. I'm the Doctor Strange of edging. I live in both realms. Take me there and send me back, Leslie. Namaste to you. Blessings to you, Duncan. Vertical Mammal gifting a sub to Craig's Fat Dick. Namaste to you. Wow. Wow. Let's get back into it. Namaste. Oh, my sweet Lord. A. Rook gifting another sub to Cowman Beans. Blessings to you. Wow. Wow, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, what a gift this is to all of you, huh? What a gift this is to give you on this evening, this late night sort of exploration of jazz music. And a lot of people, they ask, where did jazz come from originally? They ask me that. You know, they hear a lot of stories. And Lord knows I love to get on my high horse. I love to get talking about how jazz was created by the Mormons. I love to speak to that truth. I love to speak to the truth that, you know, Joseph Smith stood before the Salt Lake of Salt Lake City, Utah, what would, you know, come to be known, and received jazz from literal aliens. Received jazz from aliens. These aliens came down, provided a saxophone, a trumpet, a drum set, and an upright bass, and the rest is history. Aliens gave it to Joseph Smith, and that's pretty much how that goes. Anyone that tells you anything different, it has a literal racial agenda. I'm going to go ahead and call it, because I already hear where the people are going to say that it came from, you know, this race of Asian people. It came from this race of Asian people. No, it came from Joseph Smith, who was granted jazz by the aliens. And you're welcome. And here I am as a descendant of that truth, a descendant of that prophecy. Blessings to you. Let's keep it going. Hypocriptomatic, 100 Lametown Mormon bitch. You have much to learn.
I invite the sun into my soul to sanitize the ancient filth that churns without rest. I invite the moon into my heart to embolden the stench and creep of this filth as it animates my mind and body.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I could call you tonight?
Hi, Leslie. Would you like to tell me what the fuck that was with the jazz?
Yeah, that was jazz music, Jen.
No, Leslie.
What the fuck? What was?
We took off to Mormontown.
What about Mormons?
We took off to Mormontown. You tooted. You went too far. What was that?
What do you mean too far? Define too far. I hear too far and I don't understand it, Jen. I don't understand the basic concept, the term too far. What do you mean?
Leslie, I feel like
I love that people can achieve success and never truly accomplish anything novel or exceptional.
Cute.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh no, remember him. And then we were all, what was that, Leslie? Why would you do that?
What the fuck are you talking about,
no
Jen?
answers.
I swear to God, Leslie, you know what I'm talking about.
Too far. No, I don't understand the concept too far. I'm not defined by limits. I am not constrained.
That if we're not...
What?
If we're not...
Keep a list of ways people have hurt you.
Namaste.
And never let
What, do you
it
have
go.
a TV? Wait, do you have a TV on in the background?
No, I don't have a TV on in the background. Communal vision coming in from Echo Lightwave Unspeakable. Namaste to you, Echo. Blessings to you. The perfect costume guru, be jazz pioneer Joseph Smith for Halloween. I think that's a beautiful idea. I think we have my idea now.
Okay, so toot toot.
What?
That was my original way that I fight people without a weapon, and I tooted.
Hey, Rook, Jen, you can just tune in and out left and right, and then
you
be
can
offended
suck my
that you don't
fucking
know what's going on.
asshole butt.
You can't just tune in and out left and right, and then be offended that you. No, you don't yell at me. You don't yell at me.
We spend a lot of time
I'm
discussing
yelling
how
at,
homosexuality is a sin. They're
Listen,
perverts,
Jenny, I swear
and
to
they'll
God,
never
listen,
be
you
able to
can't
change
limit
these
jazz.
simple
I
facts.
swear to God.
Listen, the
I swear to
aliens
God,
did not
right
come
now,
to Joseph
Smith.
Smith to grant him jazz to give him limits.
Is this about Columbus Day? Is this your little freak out?
What are you
Is this your
talking
little freak
about?
out, Leslie?
No, this isn't my freak out. This is my energy. This is my
Guess what?
essence. This is my
Same
being.
name.
This is
No,
my
this is not your
vibration.
energy. It's not your energy.
You don't understand what you're saying. You're just putting words together, Jen.
No, you're putting words together.
Yes, you are. You're just saying words.
No, you are.
Communal
You're just
vision.
putting words together?
Communal vision from Fram. Jen, shut the fuck up.
You know what? Graham, your name makes no sense, so I give no fucks. And we're talking about God, and this guy over here is friggin' talking about, what was it again? Not mausoleums.
Famous Mormon Robert Glasper is very chill. From Mother Nipplebottom. Namaste. I love his work. Pepperoncini Theater Hack.
my
Keep the ticket
God.
stubs for free as a fun memory that you saw a movie.
Was that the name of a Ween song, or what did he say?
Jazz was invented / discovered by Joseph Smith at the foot of the Salt Lake, granted him by aliens, by an alien race. Yes, it was. Then where did it come from, Jen? Where did it come from? Duncan did it. Is Amaranth on the phone? Whoever she is, she sounds beautiful.
Aww.
You've been terminated. Namaste.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
No, it's not. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you tonight?
Sparkly.
Sparkly. Well, hey, Sparkly. Hey, first of all, thank you so much for the raid earlier, Sparkly.
Oh, it was no thing. I mean, there was not many people, so.
Sometimes the nights are like that. I understand. No worries. I want to say thank you to you for the and then now for this call. Very generous of you tonight.
Generous?
Very generous of you tonight to grant us your time, to grant us your perspective tonight as we explore using the program to explore our own little corner, our own little theme. Now, normally, listen, before I even get into the theme, Sparkly, I want to pick that brain of yours. Now, normally when you call, you got something locked in. You got something lodged up in the old chamber, ready to shoot off. Talk to me. What's going on in that noggin of yours?
Well, I don't want to violate the theme. You know.
Do whatever you got to do.
You're talking about a Halloween costume.
That's right.
Well, I think I might be a raccoon, but I don't like Halloween. It's my least favorite holiday because every day is Halloween for me. But more of my issue than Halloween costumes is these chatters that are coming to my stream that are just so annoying.
Interesting.
And I don't know what to do about it.
The chatters on your stream are annoying.
Yeah, and they're in your stream, and they're causing. They're just like they're dampening the vibe.
How so? What's going on?
Shift.
You're doing something. It makes them do something in return. And what are they doing? What's going on?
They lie, and they try to take up space. They try to get attention, and they're not relevant to me or what I do. And they speak about things with us they don't know.
Right. So they're just saying random shit. And they're Fram Weird. Sparkly, can you drop names, please?
Yeah, I mean, the main perpetrator is Pepperoncini.
Pepperoncini, interesting. So Pepperoncini, a sort of invading force over at your stream over there.
Yeah, I mean, I banned him.
You banned him?
Yeah.
You banned him. What was going on? What led up to the ban, that final ban?
Well, I just knew, I was like, I don't want to deal with this while I'm streaming. The kind of, he hates women. And that's something, like, we can all be joking on here, but, hating women is horrible.
Not everyone.
It's very triggering.
So, Pepperoncini says, and founder sub, weirdly enough. So Pepperoncini hates women, and it sullies the vibe with you as a streamer who is also a woman.
Yeah.
And you said no more. You banned it.
Yeah. And I guess it's tough because people that hate women need healing, and it's because they hate women because they feel that women hate them. And here I am hating on him. And
kind of proving him right.
It hard to, it makes it, but he makes it hard to love him because he also is dangerous.
Well, I would say, there's a lot in here that I think is very interesting to me. Very interesting to me indeed. Very interesting to me indeed. Now, so he hates you, and it feels like shit to be hated. Feels like shit to have things thrown at you, right?
I don't know if he hates me, but he always kind of says these undercutting, insulting comments.
Mm-hmm.
He made a weird comment about Zionism that I didn't even touch, but it felt there was a sniff of anti-Semitism. Bringing
up politics and whatnot.
Yeah, and in a very accusatory way. I guess the nuts and bolts here, they're not really relevant. It's more, should I leave Twitch? That's the real question.
Should you leave Twitch?
Yeah, just leave.
So all of this to go down to whether you should leave Twitch. Stone Monster, band founder Pepperoncini, all the greats, even Tesla got shook. Don't take an L, brother. I don't know if that's design. I don't know if that's to you or to Pepperoncini, but interesting nonetheless. Now, should you leave Twitch? Should you leave Twitch? Should you leave Twitch?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a big question, huh? That's a big question. I'm thinking about it.
Because then I don't like, you know, these people that are asking for my attention, they are not relevant to me and my project and my life at all. Yet through this like network, they get access, and that's what I'm questioning.
Well, that's kind of that's part of the platform is that, I mean, you could ignore it. Mother Nipplebottom says, if someone give gifts, does it give them the right to be a jerk? Question mark.
Ooh, that's a hot take. Yeah. I mean, like, the gift that Pepperoncini gave, like, is not even $1, I don't think.
I don't even know how much you make on subs. Is it like $250? Is it still $250, or do we get more because the subs are worth more now?
I don't know. I've never been in it for the money. But anyway, it doesn't seem like you really have an opinion.
Well, I'm exploring. I have different. I start from different priors. I start from different basic assumptions about Twitch. I see. I mean, here the part of an important part of the program, and not everyone has a program to run. You know, we all have different things that we're doing on Twitch, but important part of the program is to say yes to the universe, right? And oftentimes, saying yes to the universe is a destructive thing. You say yes to mostly bad shit.
Yeah.
So, as I say yes, and I weave humanity into the program in order to grant people the tools they need to unlock the power within. Oftentimes, it is unpleasant. You must say yes to some of the worst shit people can do. In my position as a leader of this program, Pepperoncini is asking someone to share their sincere views on Zionism, inherently anti-Semitic. Twitch is the right platform to debate. Twitch is the right platform to debate this topic. Interesting.
Well, I would say Pepperoncini has to be honest with himself why he asked that question. Because he profiled me as being Jewish.
Interesting. Racial.
Yeah. And assuming that because I'm Jewish, I'm a Zionist.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Your program is about truth, you know?
What was that?
No? Is your program about truth?
Is my program about truth, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Yeah. Well, what's the other thought you have?
Yeah, I mean,
if the program's about truth, then
you know, well, I was just saying the truth of what his intentions were.
Well, no, 100%. 100%. It sounds like I see many of the awful things that come on the internet as a sort of gift, in a way, unpleasant and very and bad. But by saying yes to them, there's a great deal of power in pain, and things that you experience as pain. Yes, painful suffering. Hypocriptomatic, I declare a termination. No, you can't. Well, you know how to do that.
Honestly, Leslie, I think you need to raise your prices.
Raise the prices of everything?
Yeah, I mean, for them to have their words come for $1? No way. $10.
$10. Well, I did.
Blame the cheap Jew. Everyone can blame me if you raise the prices instead of the evil influence of Sparkly. But it's like, they gotta pay more.
Well, I mean, there was one period like a couple months ago, 6 months ago, where I had to adjust the price of the communal vision because it was like a torrent of retardation that kind of just like it got so intense that I forgot exactly what happened. What happened? Does anybody remember?
Was the communal vision lower?
No, I had to up the price of the communal vision because it was. I forgot exactly what it was. Had to turn off the autism fountain. Yeah, basically I did. People were like really, and the bad kind of autism. They were really going for it. A.E. Rook, it's still a torrent. Dev should raise the prices. That's true. It has. I haven't even been able to get like a line of thought going in my head.
Yeah, because they're taking up space, and like your thing is an artful creation. Like for them to just be able to come in for $1 and put words in your mouth, it's not right.
Money Tits has terminated you. Namaste. We'll continue this conversation. It's a big conversation. That's a big conversation.
In order for my gay patients to begin
I'll give you a new one. 1 second, caller.
We spend a lot of time discussing how homosexuality is a sin. They're perverts, and they'll never be able to change these simple facts.
I'll give you one more, just because that's a repeat.
I often spend a portion of my weekends sketching an anthropomorphized hamburger with fat tits and massive bush, telling me how crazy her ex is. The drawings are abysmal, but capture something ephemeral, bespoke.
Caller, welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. My name is Leslie. What is something I can call you?
Beep.
Beep, welcome to the program, Beep. How you doing?
Good. It's been a crazy night, or a heated night tonight.
It has, huh? A lot of passions have been, especially in this last little third of the program, coming out of the jazz.
Yes, it's very inspirational. I liked it.
Right.
Yeah, it almost got to level 10, right?
Almost. Almost got there. Almost got there indeed.
Yeah.
That was it, but I live for this. I live for the passions. I live for the passions, negative or positive, pleasant or unpleasant, constructive or destructive. I welcome all of it, and in welcoming it, it's a place of bravery that I take, a place of bravery that I speak from, and I weave humanity into more humanity to provide the tools of this program.
It is a noble sacrifice.
Thank you so much. Now, Beep, so enough about me. How are you doing? What's going on with you?
Good. My boss recommended taking management courses, and like how to be a better manager. And today's was how to give better feedback. And the instructor said, don't give compliment sandwiches. It sounded like he was telling us just to make the place awkward and cut to the point and slightly make a toxic environment.
Weren't you sort of softly guided to
not do that?
Yeah, to not do that?
Yeah, I'm feeling some mixed messages. I don't think she's been to the manager forums before, but this person wrote a book, so I guess that makes it okay.
No, I mean, that sounds like an expert. Somebody's writing a book. It sounds like an expert. You know what we think about experts here. OMG, OM Godspeed says, from the fupa to the crack, the pussy will be fat. It's going to just kind of make a declaration. Namaste to you. Thank you so much, OM Godspeed. Blessings. No. So you're gonna take this class. What's going on? What's your instinct?
Well, it continues in November. We're supposed to digest what he said today and practice it, like isolate employees and give them feedback. And it feels kind of awkward. So I should tell you that I was a shark for Halloween last year, and I went scuba diving in it because that's how awkward I feel about the managers forum.
You went scuba diving for that? That's where my brain kind of just short-circuited.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I do that. I dressed up as a shark, like in a onesie, and then I'm a scuba diver. So I put on my outfit and I went scuba diving because it looked good in the pictures. And that was the sole reason why I did it. It was really inconvenient.
So you're kind of okay. So let's zoom out a little bit.
That's fair.
You're at an intersection of a lot of people's insecurities and an inability to communicate.
Yes, including my own.
Right. Which it sounds like though you're doing a little bit better than the others because they're like the managers above you are afraid of you communicating. They're saying like, be nice. Don't be, you got to baby these people. Then you got to like be firm and don't compliment sandwich. The instructions aren't clear. This is the squabbling, the insecure squabbling of an expert. An expert feels like they, their perspective is lauded, is grand, is correct by virtue of some, ill-conceived nonsense. And you're sitting here just kind of being sent around, running around because of some bullshit, it sounds like.
Yeah, and he's willing to give us 25% off his hardcover book, not 25% off his paperback.
He should give you the fucking book. He should give you a book. He's your boss?
No, heavens no. I would have, I adore my boss.
Oh, this isn't the class you're taking.
Yeah, this is the class I'm taking. The person that's the authority on how to be a manager.
Hold on one second. Hypocryptomatic says, Leslie, you're giving up our community for wanting to bang a stranger that showed up called Sparkly. You're ruining our time and show. I'm giving up our community for wanting to bang a stranger. I don't understand what you're saying.
Jen thinks you were too nice to Sparkly.
I was hearing it out.
Yeah.
For wanting to bang. So Hypocryptomatic is blaming me for being horny or something?
Well, being nice. Because if you're nice to the opposite gender, you want to have sex with them.
A.E. Rook, Jesus Christ, Jen, you're like 10 minutes behind on the stream. This isn't Sparkly.
I'm just so grateful she said Sparkly because I would have been really even more awkward.
Namaste. Now, what? Being nice? Listen. I need to address Jen for a moment. Jen, honey, you wouldn't, if you felt the inside of my mind that has created this program, that is able to talk to people from all different parts of this world and guide them to the darkness inside of themselves. If you could experience the internal subjective metaphysical experience of what it is to be me, you would collapse into a pile of shit, screaming, crying, throwing up. You would never be the same again, and it wouldn't be good, Jen. So for you to sit there and tell me whether I'm being too nice or I'm being nice, Jen, you're there, I'm here. Does this say Explorations with Jen? Thank God it doesn't. Thank God it does not say Explorations with Hypocryptomatic. Jesus Christ. All right, now, anyway, yeah. So you're going to the class. It sucks.
Yeah, he really likes Jeff Bezos and told us we should be more like him and compared us all to airplane companies. And that was how the presentation started.
That's retarded. Anyway, so good luck with that. Any Halloween costumes coming up?
Yeah. I was feeling really motivated and thought I'd be Cookie Monster and bake cookies, but I'm feeling less motivated because I have gluten-free people in my lab, so I think I'm just going to have a felt cookie and put it in my pocket. I stopped wearing like the sexy short ones because like people tend to spill stuff in my lab, and since it's a poop lab, I don't want anything on me.
Now, I would say,
Yeah.
now, Beeps, I would say maybe if I may, offer a suggestion with this costume, just a fun little spin on Cookie Monster, because we all know Cookie Monster, right? And that can be fun and gratifying to resonate. We see Cookie Monster, we resonate with Cookie Monster, and this can be positive. However, what if we went a little bit further? What if we took Cookie Monster, made a little change, added a little something, turned it on its head in some way or another to elevate Cookie Monster, to offer a certain enhanced experience?
Big Bird?
Yeah, what if like...
Wait, how?
No, let's think, well, sure, what was that? Big Bird or what?
Oh, no, I said how. Like, the Grouch? Or, I can't remember his name. I haven't
what if we
watched
took Cookie
Sesame
Monster and
Street.
we did like, Cookie Monster.
He's rabid?
He's rabid. He's got a heart on. He's got a heart on.
No!
Yes, he's got a heart on. Go into the lab with an engorged penis underneath whatever the cloth thing is that's sort of signifying Cookie Monster.
Would it be blue?
Yep, A.E. Rook. I mean, it's cloth. So, or no, I guess you could cut a little slit and make it like red, like glossy red. A.E. Rook says, "What about Poopy Monster? That'd be funny."
No, would it be Cookie Monster with a poop emoji hat? Because otherwise it'd just be a brown monster. Oh wait, a poop monster. I get it.
There are really good gluten-free brownies from Duncan. Duncan says, good gluten-free brownies since it's a poop lab. Wait, what? Since it's a poop lab, then there's a theme. Never mind. He says, never mind. Fram Weard with a subscription. Explorer convicted public masturbator. Namaste to you, Fram. Blessings to you. Blessings to you.
Okay, but brownies instead of cookies. That makes more sense. And
Yeah,
it
you could be a
sounds
brownie
like
monster, and we have permission, explicit permission. Earlier a black man said that it's in his opinion, his individual opinion, that it's okay to Halloween dress, cross racial boundaries.
No.
I'm just saying like there's a world. Godspeed. This seems like a great opportunity to go in. Yeah. I mean, this is much messier. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I'm waiting for this to get off the screen. And I'm saying there's so many things, there's so many routes to take. Yes. Once you let your imagination run free.
Was he saying to wear blackface? Is that what you guys are suggesting? A
No.
Cookie Monster? Okay.
But I am explicitly suggesting that you go in with a gestured erection.
Okay. Well, there's no minors, so I guess that's okay?
Yeah, it's okay. Now, anyway, any movie theater hacks?
Well, all the candy's like really stale because no one buys it. So you have to bring in your own candy in your purse. So just bring in your candy in your purse.
Anything else? Somebody said that earlier too. Somebody beat you to that.
I know, Peppercini's just picking all the good ones.
Yeah.
If the pussy be fat, you can hide your stuff in there.
Yeah, somebody asked is the cookie fat. I think Fram said is the cookie fat.
Tell him he's not original.
Yeah, well, it's like a little trademark he's got.
I know.
You know,
I'm sorry,
it's a little
Fram.
trademark. You're just not a fan of it, and that's okay. Talking shit to Fram I encourage that sort of thing here.
I was lashing out. It wasn't fair.
You can lash out. No. It doesn't have to be fair.
He's going to be a big pussy.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be fair. You can lash out here.
Yeah. But okay.
Well, Beeps, listen.
I think a blue erection's better than a red. But
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, well, listen. It's just a spitball. I was just trying to think of how we gonna put a new twist on an old favorite, the Cookie Monster. You said you were uninspired. How do we, spicing up the jambalaya for this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where's the Tony Staturies?
Oh my God. Wait, hold on.
Where's the
Hold on.
Lowrys?
Like the alien? You know the chest burster? That could be the dick. The chest burster coming out of your male genitalia area.
The dick area? You could have an alien mouth come out?
Yeah, the chest burster from Alien.
I don't think there's canon for
Mr.
for Cookie Monster's dick. I don't think there's canon for that.
Isn't there? Okay, canon. I understand.
Yeah, it's not like
Isn't
there's
that
no.
one of the rules of the internet?
There's no officially sanctioned dick for Cookie Monster from Sesame Street. Like Sesame Street didn't make it clear he's a descendant of a certain kind of monkey, and therefore he's got like a weird mushroom-shaped, skinny, orange glowing penis or anything like that.
Okay, well, Beep's official headcanon is it's a chest burster coming out of the groinal region.
Yeah, that
But
sounds
blue.
great. Mother Nipplebottom says, does it matter how big the dick is if it's attached to a shitty person? Does it matter? Probably different answers depending on who you ask.
That's actually a really good question. It depends on what you're using the person for.
I was going to say, what function are they... Mother Nipplebottom, what function are they playing in your life? Communal vision coming in from... There's a lot coming in very quick. Mother Nipplebottom says, Cookie Monster is female. Cookie Monster's a...
Well, I don't have a dick either.
Mother of Carp, namaste to you. Thank you so much for rating. Blessings to you. Blessings. Is that canon, Mother Nipplebottom? Is that canon? Namaste to Prague Pro, by the way. Mother of Carp, thank you so much for the raid. Namaste to you. There's so much happening right now. My mind's going to spill out of my ass. Mother of Carp, thank you so much for the raid. Blessings to you. It's wonderful to see you. Thank you so much for bringing your crew here. Welcome to Explorations with Leslie Tanner. Namaste to you. Also, Prague Pro, thank you so much. Prague Pro, blessings to you for that sub. You know, it kind of blew by me on the screen, but I want to thank you for that subscription. Shout out Prague Pro. Can we do a quick shout out for Prague Pro? Thank you so much, Prague. I really appreciate you saying so. I'm going to do a quick shout out, Beeps. Hold on one second.
No problem.
Shout out Prague Pro, guys. If you're not following Prague Pro, you're messing up. Funny guy on Twitch. There aren't that many, to be honest with you. AE Rook for the 5 community subs. Thank you so much, AE Rook. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Namaste to you. Borealis Black says this is for the Tony Catchery Satcher. I always say Satcheries. I don't know why. Shout out. Blessings to you. Blessings to you, Borealis. Up late. Namaste. Now, Beeps, listen. I think you got to, you don't have to give Cookie Monster the bone. I like the mouth thing, though, the chest burster thing. I do like that image.
Mm-hmm. It scared me.
Do you have what it takes to kind of put that together in time?
If I can do it out of a paper towel roll.
That's true.
But then I think that involves paper mache. Or printer paper.
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm sure there's a DIY.
I'll bet if you looked it up.
For this.
And maybe I think that would be beautiful. I think it would say a lot. I think it would also say a lot about society, too. There's that aspect to it.
Yeah. But could I give a shout out to AE Rook? They
Please.
were the first person to talk to me on your channel.
Namaste. Yeah, please shout out to AE Rook. AE Rook is blessed. We are blessed by AE Rook's presence every single time, and I love hearing the sort of individual testimonial of AE Rook's presence here.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah,
Beeps.
my first day.
Beeps, I'm so glad that you found the time to call tonight. You've been hanging out hard tonight.
Yeah.
I love the warmth and the clarity that you've been able to provide our community. It brings joy to a lot of the chat. I notice the chat always perks up when you're on the horn, and from my perspective, it's just always nice having a new perspective here. We hear a lot from the same people all the time. There's a lot of nervousness, but you're kind of brave in that you just kind of jumped right the fuck in and said, "Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready for the program. I'm ready for this new era of my life." Yes, indeed. Now, listen, I'm gonna. Is there anything else as far as a movie theater or a Halloween costume thing? Anything else that you'd like to share with the community before we move on tonight?
No. Oh, ensure your packages in case you mail Leslie, because they might be really good packages.
Well,
Post office workers.
It wasn't there the last time I was there, but I'm gonna check again. Did you get?
Oh, no, that's no problem.
Did you get the notification?
It was supposed to arrive like Tuesday at 11:15 last week.
Well, I'm gonna go check again tomorrow. I'll let you know.
Yeah, I sent the proof of purchase of stamps and tracking and everything, but that's fine. I'm not salty over it.
You sound salty over it. Let's work on that. Let's get you a little more salty next time, okay?
Okay. Have a great evening.
All right. Namaste, Beeps. Blessings to you.
Namaste.
Wonderful to speak to Beeps, guys. Wonderful to speak to Beeps. Wonderful to be with you all. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. That was our final caller for the evening. We went late tonight, huh? We went late. Thanks for staying up late with me, guys. I want to thank everybody who read it. I want to thank Mother of Carp. Thank you so much for that raid. I want to thank Money Tits for the raid. I want to thank Sparkly for the raid. Sparkly, you still here? I want to thank Christ United Mission. You didn't raid, but you hung out. I saw you in chat. You son of a bitch. Good to see you in there, brother. Who else raided, huh? Namaste. Namaste to everyone being with us late tonight. Late night explorations and a fun one. Fun one. Passioned at the end, huh? We got some passions on the screen. That felt good. Got to talk about race and racism. Got to talk about jazz and how much people don't like it. Got to talk about Cookie Monster with a threatening erection that makes you feel unsafe. Consider this my raid to you, Fidgety Fools Around. Namaste to you, Fidgety. Thank you so much. Blessings to you. AE Rook coming in with that. Namaste, guys. What a wonderful, beautiful evening. Echo Lightwave Guru, you inspired me to change my Halloween costume idea just days before the party to the alien that gave Joseph Smith jazz. Thanks for the inspiration. You're very welcome. You're absolutely welcome for that. Namaste. I can't wait to see what your mind comes up with. You have a very wide open mind, Echo Lightwave, and I love to see what it cooks up. That once again, if you're not following Echo Lightwave, fun stuff on the channel. Them and VJ Peacock. Are you guys still working together? Night Year, what the fuck is up, Guru? Did you tell them about how much the program works? Make sure to remind them I've gotten rich and from watching and giving you my money. Namaste. Of course we share that. Of course we share that. You guys are working together, VJ? Good. Namaste. Guys, what a wonderful evening we've had. Let's find somebody to raid. Guys, just a reminder, Community Devoted Light, patreon.com. Write to me, P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois. A.E. Rook, oh my God. Extremely generous of you, brother. Extremely generous of you, brother. Yes. Extremely. Yes. Blessings. Wow. God damn. Thank you so much, A.E. Rook. It was wonderful. It was always wonderful to host you in your presence and and give you the tools and see how the tools provide you for your life path. Namaste. P.O. Box 47621, Chicago, Illinois. Namaste. Also, this Saturday, don't forget, Infatuations with Leslie Tanner. It's in the Discord. Go to the announcements on the Discord. Get in there. Click the thing. Reserve your spot. If not, we will take walk-ups, okay? Namaste. Let's get a fucking raid going. Night Year, thank you for popping in right at the end, by the way. Craigulators, blessings to you as well. Thank you for those subs. Everybody, guys, everybody, I really genuinely appreciate all the excitement, all the support, all the lust for the next level. Night Year, namaste, brother. Good to see you. Always happy to see you when you can pop in, brother. Oh, I put too many. Have a good night. Have a wonderful night. Craigulators for the community sub. Somebody enjoy that. Somebody enjoy that. We're raiding. Are you streaming? Oh, define. Oh, Angry's going. I already did this. I already set it up. We're going to Floppy Jimmy's. We're taking this party over to Floppy Unfirm James' house. We give subs after the show just for fun. Namaste. Guys, thanks so much for being here. Lots of fun. Crazy night. Passionate night, as always. We'll be back Thursday night, guys. Normal time, 8 p.m., probably 8:30, let's be honest. But maybe 8 p.m. Thursday night, though. We'll be back with a stream, and then Saturday on Infatuations. Let's take this energy over to Floppy Jimmy, Unfirm James. Give him a namaste. Give him a follow if you're not. I'll see you guys very soon. Blessings. YouTube. Love you guys. Namaste. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you Thursday.